And hello, welcome to Beginner's Luck Christmas Special. How are we all doing? Can I get a cheer from everyone, please? Yay!
Cheers!
Hello!
It's going to be our Christmas special, folks. So, first and foremost, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa to everyone out there.
Merry Chrysler.
And Merry Chrysler indeed. I am Larry, the DM for Beginner's Luck, a D&D podcast, and I am accompanied by my players, which are, take it from the top.
It's me, Bella. I play Annie, the Goliath Artificer.
And up next,
I am Robert, and I play Gordar Sevrok, the Draconic Sorcerer.
last but not least.
I am Avia, and I play Rainer, the Bard.
Okay, there. Words. I certainly do know them. And I do have a question for you three. And just to change it up a bit, since it's Christmas, I do have a question for you guys, for you three. The question for this episode is going to be... What was the question again? Wait a second, I got it. If you were to give a gift for the other two of your for your little group here, what would those gifts be? And what would your favorite Christmas carol would be? First and foremost, we have Annie.
I've never really given any gifts out to anyone before, but if I did, it would have to be handmade by me. For Rainer, I would give him a custom-made hat that is secretly a bag of holding. And for Godar, a never-ending floating ball of snacks for the little snake girls on his head.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
That
cool.
means so much
I
to me.
love those very much. And Christmas carol.
Ah, right. Never really liked them, but rocking around the Christmas tree was always in my house as a kid, so probably that one.
Very good. Okay.
How does the bag of holding hat work? Does he put it on and just sink into it? It's like a magician's hat?
I imagine it as a magician's hat. Like,
Yeah, that's how I imagined it as well. But now that you say it, would it go through his head if he put it on?
I think there would be a threshold.
Hindsight's
to it.
2020. It never got tested. Just, here's a present, and he's gone.
Lightsaber into the earth.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's okay, we'll fine tune it later.
Guitar.
Yes. I like to get specialized gifts for each person that I think they would really enjoy. So for Rainer, I noticed that he always wears that really gaudy hat. I think it needs a little bit of accessorizing. So I have gotten him a golden hat pin. Something just to give it a little bit extra flair. It's got a long needle with a tip with a metal feather, and embedded into that is a couple emeralds. I think that would really help bring him a bit more class. His wardrobe needs it. And for Annie, I think it's difficult to get a present for someone who builds everything she wants. And I don't want to just give her gold. That seems boring and not so interesting as a present. But what I did get her is a couple bottles of a drink that I love. It's called pulque, and it is made from a fermented agave. I think a night when she's working, something a little bit just a little nightcap at the end of a working day, just to get her going, something different that she normally hasn't tried. I think that would be quite good.
That's really nice.
Both of them are great. I love the idea of a golden pin on a hat. You guys know I'm a hat guy.
Yep.
I'm also a lapel pin guy, and like to me, that's just like really, really cool. And don't think you got away with it, but Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Oh.
I totally forgot. Wait, we never got carolers at my place. I think it was because the gates were always locked. But we did hear it on the crystal radio, and one of my favorites, mainly because it was a little crude, and my father would never allow it to be in the house. But Rupert the Red-Reared Rakshasa. It is... It's about this catman with backwards hands making deals, and one day he got caught and got quite the red end from Santa.
Okay.
That's your favorite carol?
Well, it was quite crude, and it's not. We don't celebrate much of Christmas in my home.
Interesting.
It was quite funny.
All right, and lastly we have Rainer.
Yeah. Okay, that's a hard one. I've never really given gifts to anyone. For Annie, I thought of... She's always in her room, so I figured that now that it's getting colder, I made her this giant kind of like woolly hood thing. And I was just like, she could wear it and stay warm. I don't know if
Almost kind of like a shawl, you would say, like a gingham shawl.
See, what I would call it is this amazing concept. It's an hoodie.
Oh, okay.
I would be giving her that. And for Godar, I'm not sure if... I heard that snakes are cold-blooded. So I'm just going to give them beanie with like little bits of things kind of sticking out so that they can stay warm.
That's cool too. Or like little pockets where they can rest.
Yeah, a little bit, but like
I can see that.
little things out. And that way I can save money by not, by just knitting it all quickly.
Oh, okay. And lastly, the Christmas Carol.
So I love Christmas carols just mostly because they let you get into the door, they have their guard down, and then you can sell them on something better. So usually what I do is I start with a Christmas carol, like Jingle Bells or something, right? And then I would twist it a little bit and say, speaking of, I've noticed that you're not in a really big Christmas kind of mood, so how about we like spice this up? We make some proper decorations. I have some decorations here for you that we can sell. Stay in a Christmas mood.
A carol that turned into a perfect scam. So
Not a scam. I was helping them.
Awful.
Oh my god, a door-to-door salesman that is using Christmas carols to get their attention and keep them there to begin with.
That's great.
Love them all.
That's diabolical, dude.
Being Christmas and everything, and for this episode, it's not going to be a current continuation of the tale that you have all been listening to. It is literally our Christmas special. So sit back and enjoy, and we're going to jump right into it. Unless anyone has anything else to say before we transition into the next scene. Say
What
it
would
now
Gimbal
or
get
forever.
us?
Oh, you motherfucker. Now I gotta think. No, I gotta think of these things. Okay, so Gimbal would most definitely get Annie etching tools. Gimbal would get Annie etching tools. She would get he. Why do I keep saying she? He would get Gordar. What would he would get? I think he would procure what he would believe to be a very fine wine of what he would have learned from the university. And lastly, for Rainer, he would have gotten him a handmade gold pouch. That's what he would have gotten for the three of them. What are you guys going to give Gimbal? Since you threw it on me.
Block of cheese.
He does love his cheese. He does love his cheese.
a bed which looks suspiciously like a mousetrap.
Standing there.
It's apparently really good for your back. I've heard that it really helps like push it and reset it back into its original position. Or in half. I can't remember what the salesman told me. He was wearing a weird hat. But
Okay, what would Rainer get him?
He wouldn't have thought about giving Gimbal a gift, so he like scratched quickly as they were giving their gifts. He was like scratching like in a note, 1 free favor redeemable later.
Yeah, I imagine Kimbo's like, and Rainer, this is for you. And he hands you like a gift, and you open it. It's like a, that handmade coin purse. And then Rainer's just like fumbling. Yes, gift. Of course, I have one for you, Gimbal.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Turns around. Turns around, brights. All right, perfect. Let us now transition into the episode. The air is warm and comfortable. Hamlet walks around the manor at Briar Rose, lighting candles, hanging tinsel, preparing the tree, as the three of you are sitting in this living room around the tree, enjoying an eggnog, all cozied up, a great rest from what you normally would be experiencing out here in the Expanse. You can see the windows along the manor. You see the outside streets, which is not of Briar Rose, but of Edgewater. Snow falling gently down the streets. You can see people walking by with their horse carriages. Whether you're having hot cocoa or eggnog, things seems to be peaceful for once. What are you all wearing? It is rather cold this time of year.
Have we opened our gifts already?
I don't think it's not Christmas Day yet, no, but it's leading up to it.
Okay. So
one
Annie
could even
can't
say
wear...
that it is currently Christmas Eve.
Haha. Okay, so Annie can't wear Rainer's hoodie that he got her. I think Annie's just wrapped up in like the thickest blanket possible.
You're all sitting by the fireplace, and it is crackling, nice wood that is burning. You can see stockings hanging by the fireplace. There's 4 there, 1 for each of you, and there's 1 that's for Gimbal. And Gimbal's one is already stuffed with candies and little toys and such.
I think Gorda would be in like a fluffy gown with fluffy slippers. The little girls each have a little fluffy little beanie.
Oh.
Oh no, they have the sock snakes. Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm.
Where people
yes.
knit little socks for their snakes. Each of them have one little those that comes into a little snake hoodie with little fangs
That's so cute.
over their heads.
I've seen those.
He's sitting there with a big cup of hot cocoa or some hot drink.
Steam wafting from your mug that you hold.
Rainer is going to be kind of looking at Gordar. He's wearing a hoodie, nothing, something that's just warmish, but and then he's wearing his normal pants, and he's just kind of looking at Gordar, and he's just like, great. He had to have that already. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be so disappointing. I didn't even think of that. So good. Look at him. He's so smug in it. Oh god, it took me so long. Okay, that's fine. Should I sneak in one of those letters I put into Gimbo's one? No, that's too much. It's a hat on a hat. Okay. Oh god, and what the heck is this? Who drinks eggnog? Oh, this is not ending up a good day. Hamlet?
You see Hamlet just sort of appear before you or next to you.
Oh my god.
Sir.
Right. can you give me something that is better than this? Like bourbon? Bourbon sounds good. Whiskey?
I can most certainly do that for you, sir.
Yep.
And you now see that is no longer eggnog, and it is now bourbon in your little mug.
Great. As he kind of sips and he's just side-eyeing Gordar's hat thing. Like,
It has a citrusy twist, your bourbon, almost like an orangey taste to it.
yeah, this is good.
As you're all taking in this moment of reprieve, resting and glad that you are not out there, Gimbal down by the tree, you can see him now placing gifts under the tree. And just by the door where you're all sitting, the door not bursts open, but gently opens, and you see a head peek through a door. Not just a head, but first a beak. Then comes the full head and the plague doctor mask. What you would all recognize the face. Well, not seeing the face, but you do recognize that it is Glimmer. Hello. And she steps in, and her outfit, while still maintaining its color of black and purple, it is somewhat festive. She is atop of her head wearing, the Santa hat, but black. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you are finding some great time to relax this evening. Yes? She slowly takes a step towards the three of you.
Well, happy holidays to you too.
Happy holidays indeed. Well,
It's so great now that we've killed God and now we're just here to chill. No, I'm joking. It is a wonderful time. It is just great to be surrounded by friends and family and
family? Oh, I did not even consider the fact that you all consider yourselves family.
Oh, no, I was talking about the girls.
Oh, I see. Well, I would ask that you all put down your cocoa, your bourbon, or whatever it is that you are drinking. Get dressed, for my brother has sent me to send you somewhere else.
Great.
Somewhere outside Medusia. So you will all be having a wonderful Christmas. Oui?
Mission? We're already on a mission.
Well, think of this as a little extracurricular activity.
And is there extracurricular pay?
Oh, no. Think of this as payment in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Hamlet! And then you see Hamlet appear before her. And she's now whispering, kind of like in a low voice, kind of whispering to him, I would require you to procure me these particular items that we would need for the... Well, I'm sure my brother has already spoken to you, so... And you see her slip him a note. Time to get changed, guys. Chop, chop.
That was just comfy.
You all take your time to get changed. And you're all dressed in what your regular... what would be a modified version of your adventuring gear for the cold?
Interesting. I think Gordas wouldn't have changed too much in the fact, but only in just the material. Like, it's gotten thicker, it's gotten, lined. So he's still got, the flowy coat, and probably is no longer showing his arms. They are obviously covered.
Yeah, long sleeve. Be sure you wear something warm, for you will be going somewhere that is very, very cold.
I hate the cold. You see, the girls are, even snuggling up closer. It does not do well for us. What's everyone else look like? What are you guys wearing?
I'd like to imagine that it's not that different from Annie's usual attire, just same as you, Goddard, just very, just thicker, more lined. And I think she just has, a turtleneck undershirt and some kind of cape.
Oh, I was thinking like a massive long coat, like a winter long coat.
Yeah, winter long coat, but more cape-like looking, I guess.
Okay.
Something that flows with the cold wind.
Sorry, I said a thought.
Yeah, go on.
For some reason, I pictured Rainer just walking in with one of those hats, the one with the flap in the ears. You know, those like, what do you call those hats? Those winter hats that, when you think of Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones with like the fluffy part that cover the ears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
It's, do you know what it is,
The ear
Rainer?
protectors. Yeah, the earmuffs.
Yeah. It's kind of roundish square, and then you got those flaps that are just coming down.
Mhm.
For some reason in my head, I just picture Rainer wearing.
And that's all that Rainer's wearing.
Yeah, nothing else.
Just that new hat.
But what would Rainer be wearing?
I think he's wearing his regular pants. He's wearing like snow boots because he's just expecting that he has to do a lot of walking. And he's wearing his regular shirt, but on top of that, he's got like a zipped up, like a zipper hoodie kind of situation. He's wearing his normal hat, but you can see that he looks really grumpy because he's like, this is gonna get cold.
And you can see Gimbal as well, ready to go. He has really dressed for the cold. And remember his diver suit? It's almost kind of like that. It's like a huge, puffy Gore-Tex jacket, snow boots as well, and he's got like the Russian hat. You know, that big tall one, that fuzzy
Of course
sort
he
of
does.
like, yeah. And he's got like that big backpack. And he's also ready to go. So, guys, he's taking you guys. He's coming along too.
Great.
Does he need to come along?
The little one doesn't necessarily have to go. However, it does look like that he is all dressed for the occasion. Aren't you? As she leans over and pats his head, the hat on his head, which is a light tap, but she does it so aggressively that it falls down and covers his eyes to the point of folding his ears. Yes, well, you all look nice and snug. So, if you will kindly follow me. And she leads you to one of the rooms in this manor. And it is an open room. There is no furniture in here. The floorboards look like that they have not been cared for in a long time. There is a chandelier that hangs low. A few candles are lit. And at the far end of the room, you can see that there is already a cauldron that is currently brewing. And just in the middle of the room, you can see painted on the floor a circle with all these magical runic symbols upon them. Lines intersect here and there. You can see symbols such as the moons and the stars. And you can see Glimmer walks in with her regular stride as she heads towards the cauldron. Good. So, go ahead and step upon the circle for me, the four of you. Before I send you off to the north, outside of Metusia, somewhere where it is little colder, my brother has told me that your assistance is required with Santa Claus. She says with some venom in her voice.
Excuse me.
You held me.
Can I opt out?
Unfortunately, no.
Me and Ted have a bit of a beef.
Yes, well. It would seem that you and I would have something in common.
Great, let's go talk about it. Let them deal with it.
Unfortunately, no. And as she's yapping. You can see her reaching into this bag, and you see her pull out a small lizard, which she then rips in half and pops it into the cauldron.
Ugh.
Is it for all of you, please? All of you? So, you will be heading to Santa's workshop, and you will be helping him with whatever he currently needs. Apparently, it is crisis mode up there. Digs in the bag. She pulls out a couple of eggshells and she dumps it into the cauldron. And as the eggshell drops, there is a reaction where it bubbles furiously at this point.
Wait, are you telling me that Santa Claus is real?
But are you stupid? Of course, Santa is real.
He's not just a figure of childhood imagination and wonder.
Listen, miss. And you see her again dig out into the bag. And this time she has a candle, which is all black, which she then lights and then dumps it into the cauldron.
Do we have to drink that?
No. It would be nothing as cold as that. As she's like stirring. But Santa is real. We have all known this. Well, most people do anyway. And I ate the man. I absolutely ate him.
Oh.
He is... that is right. I absolutely ate the man. She's like stirring at this pot.
They might have
You-
taken-
I'm confused. If you ate him, then how is he still alive? I'm very confused by this.
Despise. I do not like the man.
Oh, why didn't you just say so?
I certainly did, as she's like stirring this pot. Now, make sure that you will assist him, and he will ensure that the four of you would return here once your task is complete. Are you all ready?
No, you gave us far too little information.
Before you could finish your sentence, she swings her arms forward with her wand as this cauldron immediately flings up to the air as it sprays all over the four of you. You get this burning sensation upon your skin, and you can see now as you feel this burning sensation, it is not painful, but you can feel hot. And you see the lights on this circle itself on your feet beginning to form around the circle, and the symbols. You see it turn green, red, white, and you now are beginning to see this whiff of snowflakes beginning to dance all around you as the heat begins to envelop your entire being, and in an instant, it is cold. You now feel your feet a foot in snow. It is dark.
That was quick. Okay. Where are we?
That was unusual. I don't know.
Oh my god, I wasn't dressed for this. This is awful.
Yeah, why are you only wearing a hat?
Renner, you are so cold right now.
I'm so... Just, can we get to the workshop, please?
You
Right.
look around to where you are, and not too far away, like you're surrounded kind of like in like wooded area. Snow is deep. You can see trees upon you, pine trees, and just to the north of you, you can see a huge gate. You can see lights upon the gate, which red and green as it turns and spins.
I think that might be it.
Looks like it.
Goes take 1 step and just falls over in the snow.
Okay, that's not great.
Annie, can you lift us? Take us to the sweatshop, please.
Oh, come on. Alright, really quick. Annie takes off her coat and gives it to Rainer. Poor dude's shivering and can't tell if he's about to turn to an icicle.
Oh wow.
You can see that Gimbal the snow is up to his hips. Oh, the snow is rather thick. as he's trying to wade his way through the snow.
Gimbal.
Struggling. Yes?
Do you want to be carried?
He looks up to you with that doughy eye equivalent to what was that movie? The Shrek movies, like kind of like a Puss in Boots sort of thing. That sort of looks up to you but doesn't say anything.
Is he really doing it like Donkey?
Yes, like sure.
Yeah. Come on. And Annie's almost carrying him like, what do you call it? Like princess style.
Yeah, okay. As you're carrying Gimbal, princess style, he sort of cozies up to stay warm upon the way you're holding him, so I guess your chest, and he's almost in like a fetal position. Just nice and warm and cozy as the three of you now trek towards this gate that you can see with this mass high wall of 15 feet. And as you're walking through this pine woods, you hear a oh, and the trees to your left are now shaking. You hear movement.
Oh goodness, it's another monster coming to kill us.
No monster! You hear as you see a huge hand just push aside some of the trees, and you can see this huge rotund individual standing at about 14 to 15 feet, all dressed in red. The Santa hat, of course, a beard that reached down just to his huge belly. Hello, it is I, Santa.
Holy shit, you're real.
Well, of course I am.
And you're so large.
Of course I'm large. As he pats his, he pats his belly of just how big he is, being proud of his size.
That doesn't make sense. How did you end up going down my chimney?
Taps his nose. A little magic, my boy.
Oh, I didn't realize Tap's nose. That magic could do that.
Magic indeed. Now, Annie, Goda, Raina. Is that little Gimbal?
Of course you know him.
Yes. I didn't think you'd come. It is good that the twins have sent you. I do need some assistance. I had just recently awoken, and the workshop isn't, well, up to par, if you will. It would seem that my kind have been recently busy. Cropping up here and there. As he's stepping, his step is like 4 or 5 steps for you guys, and you're having trouble sort of keeping up with him. He's getting there a lot faster, and he stops for a brief moment. Oh, forgive me. I sometimes forget of just how slow you little ones are. Come along.
I am trying. Sludging just through the ice. It's so cold.
Yes, it is very cold. Oh. And you see...
What did you mean by your people? There are more of you?
No, not particularly like me, but my kind. Old ones have always been around. Oh. As he's speaking, you see him pull out a pipe, which he brings to his mouth. And you see a little click of his finger, which then lights this pipe. As he's taking breath in and blows out smoke from the pipe itself, you're all beginning to feel warm. It is not as cold as you're feeling, though your feet are still a bit cold since trudging through the snow, but yes, my kind.
That's nice.
The old ones. I do believe that you people these days worship some of them as he's trudging through. Most of them should be asleep. I myself are only awake this time of year. But most of them should be sleeping. Sleep. Yes. Till eventually you reach the gate. And as you reach this gate, you see this huge concrete wall that seems to surround the complex. The gate itself is this metal, made of metal. Santa's head is sort of just on par with the lights that you were seeing earlier. Yes, and you can see along this concrete fence there are vines and such that have gone through, grown over it. Those are certainly new. I wasn't here before. Can everybody please give me a perception check, please?
And he rolled a 7.
It's a 19 for Gorda.
And 8 for Rainer.
Okay. Gorda, as you're looking at these vines in which Santa had mentioned, there's something odd about them. You can see parts of this vines almost like these roots that attach itself to the concrete. And you can see these vines have a particular, when the lights spin, they have a particular sheen to it, and it's almost slimy flesh. And you're not sure on its colorization, but it's a mix of green and deep purple.
You have a interesting way to decorate your place, Santa. What exactly is that?
As I said, that is something that wasn't here before. And that is certainly new. I have no clue exactly what that is, and that's why we're here. As you see him reach over the gate, and you can hear him reach for something, and it's the metal lock. You hear it clunk, and he opens it. He pushes the gates open of the this metal gate, which pushes through the snow. Through here is my workshop. As he's taking a step, and you can see as you're the four of you enter this gate, he turns around and he closes the gate. Before you, you can see just a plain old little a cottage setting with lights, candy cane on the side, very gingerbread house-esque sort of look. And if you recall the fence that runs along and the vines and everything, you can see that now here on the ground there are trees and plants that Godar are very similar, which is almost fleshy, like green and purple, almost like an infection that is spreading upon the ground. And you can see some of it, some of the tendrils seem to be caught on the side of this gingerbread house.
Ew. It seems like whatever this is infested quite deeply.
Yes, that is the problem, and I fear that someone has come after me. It runs very deep. I arrived here not about a few days ago, and I found a place like this. I dare not venture forward without any assistance. I could not make any contact with the inside. So, I will be accompanying you for. And you will help me and deal with whatever all this is. Yes?
Great.
I suppose so.
You couldn't have done it yourself.
Not at all. I fear whatever it is that is doing this is something that I'm very unfamiliar with. And I will not risk going in myself. And he has that, 1,000-yard stare. It looks like he's staring into the gingerbread house. But looking deeper, you can tell he's just what do you call it? Vietnam War flashback. sort of thing.
Oh,
That's
God.
That's the best way I could describe it.
Great, where are the test dummies? Again. Come on, Gimbal.
No test dummies, Rainer. Think of it as an adventure. A jolly adventure.
Yeah. We get what the deal is. Don't need to sell us. We're already here.
As he reaches into his coat and he pulls out a ring of keys. And as you approach this gingerbread house, it isn't as small as you think it, as you have been led to believe. It is huge. It is to accommodate his size, so the door itself as well, it is about 20 feet tall. And you can see him putting the key into the keyhole. He pops it open. The door opens. And as the door opens, lights just begin to turn on within the room as he steps in. Go along now. We'll find out what it is that is causing all this here.
Does the gingerbread house smell like anything?
Oh, give me perception.
That's a 16.
Yes, it smells sweet. Well, the initial smell that you do get, you get the smell of sweetness, cookies and creams and gingerbread and all that. But amongst that smell, you do smell something foul. Very acrid. The smell of blood. The smell of metal. And it's not as assaulting as the sweetness, but you can smell it there. There's a mixture of it, which makes the smell somewhat unsettling.
Ugh. You said you haven't visited this place in days?
Well, I'm generally not here at the workshop. I sleep a lot.
Right. I don't think this place has been cleaned. It smells...
Yes.
There's an underlying bad smell.
Inside here, it is an empty room. You can see just a few tables and chairs around. And in the center of this room, there is a railing. This here's the lift to the lower grounds, where we would need to go. And you also see now that same sort of viney plant, flesh plant thing, now clearly green and black and purple, coming through the windows. And you can see tendrils of it sort of build up and almost grow towards this platform which Santa had just pointed out.
Sorry, did you say they're growing from that platform?
No. Growing
they're going into.
Yes.
Okay. That's unsettling.
It most certainly is. I fear for my workers. I have not heard anything from them since I have awoken. And, well, I fear the worst.
How many workers do you usually have here?
Hundreds. Hundreds upon hundreds.
And, just so I get a better image in my head, what do these workers look like? Are they like the size of me? Are they the size of you? They wear little pointed hats and sing cheery tunes.
That they are very small indeed. And he points at Gimbal. They're kind.
Okay, a bunch of gimbals.
All with pointed hats and smiles and cheers. A bunch of positivities indeed. As he steps onto this platform, and you can hear his boot as he steps onto the platform, that big thud on metal. Come along, and we'll go to the lower levels.
Coming.
As you all take your step onto this platform, the huge crank switch just on the right side of this platform, Santa pulls, and this platform begins to descend. First, it was very uneasy, as you can see, as it first struggles to go down, but as it begins to pick about maybe 5 feet, it now begins to descend as normal. You also spot those tendrils break as the platform lowers. They snap, and along the walls you're beginning to see these same sort of veiny tendrils now attached to the walls. And as the lower you get, the more prominent these veins are. In about 2
Some of the broken ones that are on our platform, God is going to get his like little dagger out and like stab it a little bit and like cut into it.
Oh, okay. As you poke towards this piece of vine, this fleshy vine, you try to cut into it, and what are you using to try and cut into it as this elevator descends?
The dagger.
The dagger. So you lean down and you're trying to poke at this thing with the dagger, and with the shaking of this platform itself, you're not so sure, but you think it's moving. Is it moving though, or is it just the vibration of the platform that's making you miss?
I'm not entirely sure. Annie? I swear I tried to cut this thing, and it might have moved. I'm not too sure. We're shaking around too much. You're better with tools than I. You want to give it a go?
I mean, what's wrong with it? It's just a piece of plant, right?
I just something to grow like this is unusual, and we've dealt with other magical, unusual things out and about. Wouldn't it be better if we know more?
Maybe not yet. And Annie kneels down, grabs the little tendril, and throws it.
Okay, so
off of the lift.
It's a small piece, just about maybe 2 inches. And as you pick this thing up, you give me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
It's not exactly small. I'd say it's quite large.
That's a 4.
As the two of you are having this discussion, Rainer.
Yes, hello.
Santa just turns to you. Is everything okay, my boy? You don't seem too happy.
Yeah, I'm finding out that you're real. And then now I'm also recollecting all of the Christmases I've gotten where I've just gotten coal. So, yeah, this is quite the interesting meaning.
Yes, well, forgive me, my boy, but you haven't exactly been on the nice list for a very long time.
Oh, right. It's always on me, right?
Always been on the naughty list?
Hey, you're the one who has a bunch of trapped workers. Maybe you should put yourself in the naughty list this time.
Perhaps we should watch our sharp tongue, my boy. Though I
yeah.
will take your advice to heart.
Good. Please
As
do.
he cranks the switch, and the platform stops. And as the platform stops, you can see now that this is a wide open room, factory almost, with conveyor belts. You can see workshop tables, and you can see blood.
Oh, this is quite a nice workshop. Oh, God.
You can see corpses. You can see bodies, and you can see this familiar vine that you had all examined previously. Wrapping around some of the bodies, you can see parts in corners where there's malignant growths of flesh and leaves. The lighting here is red, like an emergency light.
Well, I think we just found your co-workers.
Yes, it would appear that this is why I could not make contact. As he steps off the platform and is beginning to examine and looking at all the bodies around. You can see some of the bodies where the growth had taken over some of these individuals, and you can see almost tumor-like growths on shoulders, and one of them where the growth is on their face. The eye had grown to such large proportions, and you can see different smaller eyes on the side of that main big one. You can see some of them with torn ears. And you can see again, the vines continue to grow all throughout, around the conveyor belts, the tools. The light flickers. And you just hear Santa sigh.
Just quickly, because Annie's still carrying Gimbal. Is Gimbal, like, asleep? Or is he, like, trying to look around?
I think Gimbal now as well is on his feet at this point. It is a lot warmer now compared to what it was outside.
Also, when you say it grows, is it grown? Like, is it still growing? The vines.
Give me perception check.
Oh no.
If I may ask as well, the cluster of eyes that's around, like, the big bulbous one, are those eyes, like, following us? Or are they, like, still and, deceased?
They're dead. They're dead eyes.
Okay.
God, I was gonna have the dagger and do the light cantrip once again and just, like, light up in an area.
Okay. So the lighting situation's a lot better now.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. With that 13, you're looking around as you're stepping through this factory floor. And you're looking at these vines, and you're looking at these tendrils that grow, that seem to have grown upon the ground, upon the walls. You can now see with your light, you see now sheen, a particular sheen not only on these growths, but also along the wall and the floor where the blood glistens, and you see some of the vines almost growing.
Everyone, I don't mean to alarm you, but these vines are still alive and they are moving quicker than what normal vines do. I don't think we should stay down here for long.
Oh, great.
Brenner, as you're also moving around, you step closer to one of these bulbousy, fleshy tumors. And as you pass them, you hear from it almost like a very light sloshing sound.
Yeah.
Suggesting that whatever this thing is, it is alive.
Oh, great. Great. Guys, this one's still alive.
Where? She instantly pulls her rifle.
This one over here. Take it. Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna put you out of your misery.
Where Rainer is pointing, you can see this growth along the wall, where you can see the vines descend and veins that are like almost like web, and you can just see this fleshy pulp about 4 feet high from the floor to just stuck on this wall, and it pulsates, it undulates, and you just hear, as you get closer, you can hear like sloshing and almost like a heartbeat.
Ugh! Points, aims, and fires.
How far are you from it?
I don't think she would have moved closer to it as soon as, she asked where and Rainer pointed. It's just immediately point, aim, and shoot.
Okay. As you point, you fire, the thing explodes. And as it explodes, this goo, this ichor just blasts throughout the whole, in its immediate area of green and purple. And, Rainer, give me a dexterity saving throw since you're standing relatively close to this thing.
That is fair. I did think you were going to do that. 18.
As you point this out, Rainer, and as you see Annie take the shot, you know exactly what she's doing, and you just had enough time to get yourself out of the way and not get any of that on your personage. And as it rings, there's a ring in this room from the shot that you had just made, Annie. And there's silence. And with that silence, you're now beginning to hear chittering. And you're hearing very low voices. Well, not voices, but more like moans. And you can now see, just all around you, a lot of these bodies are beginning to rise. You can see the vines and the veins of that green and black that is just wrapped. You can see the tumors and growth that are upon these corpses are now beginning to pulsate. And I want everybody to roll me initiative.
Bruh.
Oh no, I don't like it. Okay, Gora got an 18.
Perfect.
Rainer got a 6.
Even perfect.
Annie got a 5.
Okay.
That's not perfect, is
I
it?
should probably...
Huh? Everything else is perfect,
I was hoping
but that's
for
not
a
perfect.
1.
Stay on brand.
Let's get Santa in here as well.
Santa.
Yay! We're gonna kill Santa with us.
And we take over his workshop.
What kind of weapon would Santa have?
A baseball bat shaped like a candy cane.
I was thinking a candy cane shaped thing.
I was thinking like a mace, but the end is like a toy sack.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay, so as you're all beginning to hear these low moans and you see the rising of the former employees of Santa Workshop, you're now beginning to see a mass amount of these creatures beginning to move towards you. And just on the far end of the room, there is a glass room. Like, it's part walled, and then... So imagine where, like, a foreman would be. Like a manager would be. Right? So you're getting that vibes. As all these creatures are now moving towards you, you see the light in there flicker on. And then you can see two heads pop up, gimbal-like. One that is gray and one that is golden brown, wearing pointed hats, and they're now all waving, Santa! Santa! And with saying that, Godard, you are up first.
Hello. So how many of these things look like they've risen and are starting to come towards us?
As best as you can tell, you cannot count. There is a lot. As in, there is a lot. If you recall, Santa did say that he had hundreds upon hundreds of employees.
They're all in this room.
You don't know if they're all in this room, but there is a lot. There isn't enough time to sort of count them individually, is what I'm trying to say. You have a few of them in like clusters. There's like a group of like 6 of them. And then you can see like some of them where it's just like 1 or 2 individuals, but there are at certain points there's like clusters of them by conveyor belts and by workshops and such.
Well, Santa, I hope you have insurance. As I'm going to use my bonus action to use innate sorcery. So the crown lights up. Because of like the abruptness and the magic, it burns away the little like hoodie beanie thing that he had. Just burns away, and he has the various crown snakes going off. And then he's going to, at 2nd level, cast Dragon's Breath.
All right, I'm gonna say that you can get a huge cluster of them. Like usual, rather than like it breathing out fire, it's like the waves are just like intense magical energy, and it is going to be in poison damage, so it more like caustic and like melts away the flesh.
Ew.
So anything within that range needs to make a dexterity DC 15 saving throw, please.
And anything happens on a success?
Success just takes half damage.
All right, go ahead and roll me the damage and describe to me what this looks like. Let's say you get about 12 of them.
Okay. In this 15-foot cone, all of them in there take 14 damage, half if they succeeded. And pretty much it's just as the jaw unhinges and then the magical energy comes from him, it starts to burn and corrode anything it's touching, and starts to fester a little bit. So like in that cone as it bursts out, anything organic kind of like burns away that little bit, like a chemical burn, and then anything that is like the tables and chairs and stuff just get like those like white burn marks inside like up on them.
Mm-hmm. So, what does it look like when you destroy these things?
Oh, they're melting. They're just like chemical burn. It's melting.
You hear the cries of pain as these things die with this chemical burn. And do they... Oh, I will say with this particular burn, you can see now that not only does it burn these former mouse folk, it melts them. And you can see a puddle of flesh as your magical breath goes forth. You see these, what did I say, 12 of them? Mm-hmm. Melt. And as they melt to the ground, you can see like their blood of red, and you can see more of that greenish, purplish ichor that comes out of them, that oozes out of them, and it begins to spread onto the ground. And you can see, you know that sea creature that is, I don't know what it's called. It's like some kind of worm, and when you press on it, you can see like it shoots out like this vein. It's supposed to be its stomach. It's kind of like that, where you see this now spreads, this veiny spread across the floor, that from where they once were.
Yuck.
And then that's feeling hungry.
It's called a proboscis worm.
There you go. That. So you see that spread all out in that particular cluster. As Santa has spotted the 2 little mouse folk in that room, he turns to the rest of you. Quickly, We must run to the next platform. And is there anything else that you're doing, Gimbal? Gordar.
Oh, please. Just because our names start with G, we are nothing alike. Heeding Santa's words, he's going to, I guess, run towards that platform using his 30-foot movement speed.
All right. Let's just say that you're almost halfway across this factory floor.
Dude, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, my apologies. Oh, sorry. Oh, Smack actually steps on someone. Oh, I hope your health insurance covers that. I'm sorry.
And now, as Santa has called that out, you see him as you run. You see Santa now raise his hand as you see this almost white magical tendrils wrap around his arm, snowflake beginning to dance all around him, and a huge sword forms in his right hand. And you can see frost upon it, and you see him immediately take this huge swing on a huge cluster of them as the blood and ichor splatter everywhere as he cuts down, he mows down like 8 of these things. Quickly now, we must get to the next platform as he's trying to charge forward. Rainer,
Yes.
with the blast that had just happened behind you, you now see about 3 of them like just now heading towards your way. Their movement is slow and almost bone cracking, if you will. The way they move, it's like their bones break and reform, and you can see the body contort in particular ways that you never thought a body could contort. And you see one of them as it's approaching you, it almost looks like it is growing in size as the bone sort of shifts and changes within its body. They, with their very slow movement towards you, they're both taking this swipe. You now see with their hands, like the smaller one, its arms have grown to a particular length that drags across the ground, and its hand itself has now become this massive claw as it tries to take a swipe at you. But because of its slow movement, it does not take any purchase upon you at all. The one that has grown particularly taller, its arms too have grown very long, and it tries to take a swipe at you as well, using both its claws, and misses as well. Annie, just by you, you can see the one with the big eye and the multiple of eyes. You now see it rise up upon others, and you can see about 4 of them now approaching you. Same sort of motion, the body contorting here and there. You hear the cracking of bone, and with one of them you can see that there is a growth that had just come out of its back, which definitely looks like it is made of bone. They move towards you, and they're going to take all 4 of these guys are now also going to take a swing at you.
I'm sorry, did you say all 4 of them?
Yes, I did. With their very slow movement, you see them as you sort of whip around, and the one with the eye, you can see it while it is wide open, it seems to grow much larger in size. The eyes on the smaller eyes on the side does the same thing, where it opens up and it looks like it's growing larger and larger. The left shoulder of this thing, you see growth, a tumorous growth that just comes forth, and an eyeball just opens up, and you see the other ones sort of bend backwards, where you can see bones come out from its back, and now is kind of spider leg like, where it's now moving towards you. And with the slow speed that they're moving, you think you can get away, then immediately they all sort of dive at you one at a time with great speed. You manage to dodge 2 of them, but then the eyeball one, as it goes for a hit, hits you, and you can see now as that arm comes around, you can see all these eyeballs on its arm, and as it makes contact with you, you can see some of the eyeballs burst, and you can see sort of like these pus sort of like just blowing out everywhere. So that first one, you're going to take 5 points of damage.
This is all moving so bloody fast. Oh my god.
Good.
No!
As the other one, as you feel this hit from Eyeball Man, you can now see the bone, the mouse bone from your right. You now see that the flesh upon its face has melted off, and it's almost like just a skull of a mouse. And it also takes a swipe at you, and you're going to take an additional 4 points of damage.
Why do you do this to me, man? Why? What have I done? Also,
Okay, Rainer, you are up.
So those 3 are in front of him, correct?
Yes.
How far are they in front of him?
2 of them now are in melee range, and 1 is just about 5 feet away.
I see. 2 in melee range. Rainer's kind of just panicking a little as he's seeing this, and he's seeing Annie getting attacked by a large amount, and he's like, okay, where is Gordar? Gordar's a little ahead. Okay, this is not good. This is not good.
You just see him run towards the platform that Santa had pointed out.
Okay, so he's going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter on both of the creatures within melee range at 2nd level.
Okay. And what save do they need to make?
So they need to make a save of, I believe it is 15.
What does this look like?
So he's just gonna be like, you guys are so much uglier than Gimbal, and he's really, really, really ugly. As his words kind of like materialize from his mouth and almost for a second go into their head as they start shaking a little. If they succeed, then they fall kind of on the ground and start laughing.
So, with these 2, they start to shake as you suggest, and they begin to laugh. And it's a jolly laugh, but almost warped, gurgled. Their regular joyous laugh has been corrupted in a way, and you see them, they're giggling and they're laughing as they're slowly not backing up, but where you think it's an immediate drop from laughing, it's almost in slow motion as they're slowly sort of falling down, laughing, and with the final laugh, they both explode. And just on your face, you're now getting pieces of flesh.
Oh god.
These vines, that sort of black, purple, and green ichor on your face, on your person. And you can see now just what remains are their like legs, and they just flop down. Are you doing anything else?
There's one more kind of near him, right?
That's correct.
Yes. So he's just gonna look at them. He's covered in this goo as he kind of lifts up his hand, and he is going to attempt to make a telekinetic shove.
Okay, cool.
So he's gonna lift up his hand and he's just gonna push them away as much as he can. Like if he's attempting to push them away with his like mind, and that's a DC 10 strength.
How far do they move back?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, I kind of just see like Rainer raises his hands Jedi style, where he pushes back this thing as it slides across the floor 5 feet away from you further. So he's now about 10 feet away from you. Do you do anything else?
I book it towards wherever Gordar is as much as I can.
Perfect. Okay.
It's my turn.
You see Gimbal now take a roll, and he's running across this factory floor towards Santa. Annie, you are up.
Yep. So I'd like to confirm there's 4 things surrounding Annie.
Just 2 within melee range, and the other 2 are still a bit far off.
Okay, do you know how far off?
About 10 feet.
About 10 feet, okay. And since Rainer is now at Gordar's range and gimbals at Santa's, I can assume that they're away from Annie, like say 15 feet away?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, great. So Annie's going to aim down sight her rifle. Sorry, yep. Down sight aim her rifle towards the floor as she casts Thunder Wave and shoots towards the floor.
Cool.
So, kind of new thing. You kind of see thunder. How do I describe it? Not thunder, but you see lightning strikes line her skin as it goes almost down her metal arm, as it sort of just like travels downwards. It enters the rifle's barrel and it spirals along itself as you just hear like this whirring of energy from within the rifle itself. When she points and shoots at the ground, lightning strikes down, and then you just hear like a rumbling as it grows and grows and grows into that 15-foot cube.
Awesome. Now, tell me what the spell does.
You unleash a wave of thunderous energy. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful one, the creature takes half as much damage only, so they don't move.
I want you to go ahead and paint me a picture on what it looks like as you decimate these four.
I would imagine that the lightning travels up their feet, and as soon as it hits like any part of them that is flesh, you hear just thunder on each of their limbs, and as they just kind of explode.
Cool. All right. Are you doing anything else?
Running away.
Good. Very good.
Running towards the manager's office.
Yes, perfect. So, with the... I'm going to say as these things explode, with Eyeball Guy, as the lightning courses through its body, you can see each eyeball beginning to pop and burst through its body. Bone Guy, like with its bones, they just shatter and blow. The other two with their tumors as well, you can see explosions upon their tumor before they actually all blow up itself. You're yourself now. You've gotten some of this this bloody ichor all over you.
Yuck!
Gordar, you are up.
Still going forwards. So, is the where the other rat folk are, the elves? Are they?
Yep.
Is it like there's like a staircase that goes up to like the above? There's like a mezzanine platform where they're in a building, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Is there anything between me and up to the top now?
Let's say that's just a few more that is now congregating closer and closer between you and those stairs.
As Gordar is moving towards it, he's going to, once again, using my my action, I'm going to breathe out the acidic poison.
Perfect.
From those that are in front of me. That's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, you can see a cluster of them beginning to melt just like before. Are you doing this like a running thing where you're
Yes.
sort of beautiful. So I imagine sort of
That's
like
16 points of damage this time around.
Yeah, awesome. So I imagine as you're running through, you're blowing your breath like side to side sort of thing to try and capture as much as you can. You can see a whole cluster of them, about 8 of these guys just beginning to melt again, and you can see these growths that are just forming on the floor, and you can see it spread onto the conveyor belts and such. Some of them, you see that they are moving closer towards you, and you see that as they try to take a swing in you and such, they too begin to melt as you're moving closer and closer towards the stairs, and you are now maybe about 10 feet away from the stairs themselves. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it. Gordar is freaking out. A lot of the energy and stuff is actually coming from the girls. They're the ones who are doing most of this right now. He's kind of freaking out a little bit.
Now, with Santa is up. You see him with his huge icy sword, and you see him pick up Gimbal right? With one hand, and you see him swing the sword across an area, and you can see the blade almost chimes with little Christmassy notes in the air. And you see now, as he takes that swipe, there's this frost that just travels across before him, and you see now this pure ice, I guess it is, ice and cold just goes forward, and you see it slice several of these creatures, these former employees, in half. Some of them that are quite close to Santa. You see some of the blood now begins to speckle around his legs because he is rather big, and he begins to run forward as well towards where Godar is. Annie, Rainer, as you're both running forward, I want you to just go ahead and both give me a dexterity saving throw with a DC of, let's say, 12.
Annie rolled a 15.
Rainer got a 7.
Okay, so, Annie, some of these things now you can see the mutation upon the former employees. Some of the changes are beginning to grow more rapidly. You can see two of these as they're moving towards you. You can see two just almost vibrate and then just stick to one another to become one, and you now get this two-headed one coming towards you. They, with four arms, swipe to your side, but completely missing you as you're running towards the staircase. Rainer, you see one of them now running towards you, and you see the same sort of vibration as now this one running towards you. The other ones, as they vibrate as well, they merge with this one single one, and you can see that it has formed several different legs upon this person. And
oh my god,
you can see faces and such, and it's now moving a lot faster, and it's going to take us, and as it takes a swipe at you, you can see a multitude of arms, maybe about 3 or 4 on its side, where it takes a swipe. And you're just going to go ahead and take 6 points of damage from me, please. But you're still running along. And I'm going to say, let's see if this one, you can see a cluster of them now heading towards Santa and Gimbal, and you can see maybe about 20 of these things are now just trying to climb upon Santa's leg, and you can see them, some of them are like merging into one as it's trying to grasp onto Santa, and you can see now them tearing away at his boots and his pants. You see some of them are beginning to sort of trying to dig into his flesh, and you can just see Santa sort of like kicking them off, trying to kick them off as best as he can as he's running. Rainer, you're up.
So in front of Rainer is that creature, or behind him?
I would say it's more to this side, but closer to behind.
Okay, and it's about 5 feet, still melee distance?
Yeah.
Ah, great. Rainer's gonna take Dissonant Whispers.
Awesome.
He's gonna be kind of looking at them as he's going to be focusing entirely on like the negative thoughts that were in his head from before, as he's just innately just kind of focused entirely on them.
Do they have to throw a save, or what was for Dissonant Whispers again?
So it's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so go ahead and pump me that damage, please.
That's 15 damage.
Alright, so what does describe to me how it decimates not only this one particular creature just on your side here.
So Rainer's focusing entirely on like all of the annoying negative things he's heard, as he's just kind of like looking at this creature, and just the creature itself is hearing this like overlapping sounds of people just kind of whispering, and then it starts getting stronger and stronger as it becomes like a high frequency kind of noise, and it's just ringing in their ears as they start bleeding from like their nose and their mouth.
Cool.
Ugh.
You see the upper torso,
Lovely.
the upper torso of this thing just sort of slump back, where its legs are still holding them in place.
Mm-hmm. So it's still up?
It looks dead, but the legs are still moving.
Okay.
What do you do anything else?
I'm going to use that telekinetic shove again and just push it as far away from me as possible.
You see it slide across the extra legs. You can see at the bottom, some of these legs at the bottom, they're actually hands, and it looks like it's trying to claw across the floor, and you can hear almost like scraping up against metal as it gets pushed back
Great.
10 feet.
So, with my remaining movement, I'm just going to try to book it as close to the tower as possible, or the upper floor thing.
Great. So you're moving forward. Gimbal is currently with Santa. Annie, you are up.
Okay, and there's that big, monstrous, ugly thing chasing me?
Yeah.
Great!
Oh, the
Yeah.
Siamese twin one.
Yeah, unfortunate, disgusting. Don't like that. So, Annie's going to quickly, like, turn around and, moving her rifle to her right hand, throws her left arm as if she's throwing, like, a baseball as she casts Scorching Ray. Rolling to attack.
Yes, please.
Can I use my luck feat and change that roll? Is that how it works? Wait, let me double...
Sure. What did you get first and foremost?
So, unfortunately, that first roll was a 9.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sort of side-eyeing you, Larry. Did a 9 hit?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
No, it did not.
Okay, yep. Gonna use my lucky feat and redo that roll. Does a 16 hit?
That definitely hits.
Great, okay. Whew.
So I've never seen you cast this spell before, so what does this look like?
Yes, so when Annie is throwing her arm forward, there's like a little, what do you call it, like sparks in her hand that kind of, like spark rocks. They just start going as it gets louder and it grows. And then as she throws it forward, the sparks, they become tiny balls of 3, and they just follow each other as it flies over to the target.
Cool. And you clearly decimate this thing. Okay. So, with a damage of...
7.
Yep. You decimate this thing. How does it look like as your Scorching Ray makes contact?
So when the 3 individual balls make contact on the target, on the twins, rings of fire just start pulsing and growing from those 3 individual points as it covers the individual completely, and the rings, like, they burn into the skin, flesh, and clothing, as if making like a permanent imprint.
As it makes that imprint upon the creature's one of its chests, I suppose, you now see it begin to catch a flame as it is now burning. You can see pieces of it beginning to limply flop down, and with a fleshy sort of sound as it drops to the ground. And again, the same thing. You can see the the veins sort of grow out. Are you doing anything else?
Ugh, it's like a parasite. She turns back around and she sprints back to where she's going. There was only that twin creature that was chasing Annie, yes?
I mean, you're essentially all surrounded. You can see one just behind Rainer where it has a limper body, but you can see the multitude of legs still running behind him. You can see also a few of them still clutching onto Santa's legs.
Okay, hurling the other 2 at those on Santa's legs.
Okay. So go ahead and just give me the damage for that, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first thing of damage is 4, and the second thing of damage is 8.
Perfect. So as you hit 2 of these things that are on Santa, you see them fall off and are now beginning to burn. Are you doing anything else?
Running. Just running.
Everybody please give me a perception check, please, with a DC of 18.
And you got a 15?
I rolled a natural 1 for a 2.
You blind.
Okay.
Rainer got 16.
Okay, just too short on
I'm
that
too busy
one,
slipping around in
unfortunately.
all the muck as I'm trying to get up the stairs, just slipping and sliding, and it's messy.
Yuck.
Gordar, you are up.
I'm slipping and sliding up these stairs. Get to the top. I look down. What am I observing? Now that I'm up higher, am I able to see?
A horde.
Oh, lovely.
You see a horde.
Is anyone who seems to be in particular trouble from this angle? Like,
At the moment, you can only see Santa kind of struggling, and you do also see Rainer not too far off, just being chased by legs. With a limp body just atop of these legs.
okay. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb. The pointer and ring finger come out, little beads. Going to shoot towards one near Santa. And I'm going to cast that potentially. Let's have a look. I'm going to do that at 2nd level. Let's try and get as many bounces as possible. Let's see.
Sure.
So, attack at advantage. That is a 26 to hit.
That is a definite hit on all your targets down there.
Thank goodness. Come on, give me doubles. Yes, there's doubles. Okay, so 10 points of damage for the first one. Of poison.
Mm-hmm.
As these helixes get thrown out, it collides with the first one and then bounces off towards the second target. That's a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits as well.
I'm waiting for you to say it doesn't hit, and I'm going to be very scared. Oh, it doesn't bounce again, unfortunately. For 17 points of poison damage on the second target.
Okay, I'm going to say that it bounces off the remaining that are attached to Santa. And what was the type of your orb that you've just cast?
Poison.
Okay, so as it's bouncing off, you can see now these lumps of flesh are falling off at the back of Santa as it's beginning to coagulate and melt upon the ground. You now see Santa as well. As he's running, he aims his sword just behind him as this thin ice beam just shoots from his blade itself, and it is hitting legs. You see legs as he's running towards you, Rainer, like with the body that you've killed is just flopping basically as it runs, and you hear the thumping of all these like hands and legs trying to chase you begin to slow. You hear the thump slowing, and you see, as you just quickly look behind you, you can now see it frozen in place. And now Santa is up on these stairs with you, Gordar.
There's so many of them.
Rainer, Annie, I just want you both to give me an athletics check, please, with a DC of 12.
Okay. 18, baby!
Very nice.
8.
Not so nice.
Annie, I'm going to say that you've made it to the top of the stairs. Rainer, you are at the bottom of the stairs, and now you can see, just as you're about to make your step, you can see a few of them now have grabbed you, and you can see some of them of bony, just bony features where almost it creates like an exoskeleton on some of them. And now that you're up this close, and you look back and you can see maybe about 6 to 8 of them just grabbing you, right? You can see a very thin film or string that seems to run on each and every one of them. And you see this thin string, they all almost look like puppets.
Okay. It's not terrifying at all.
And I'm
Okay.
going to say that it's your turn.
So they're in melee. They're like literally on his legs, right?
Yeah, they're all clasping at you as best as they can, trying to stop you, trying to grab you.
Rainer's gonna take out his dagger and just make a slash towards these strings.
Beautiful. Go ahead and just give me a dexterity.
Dexterity ability.
Yes, please. Unless you have something like sleight of hand.
I
then
have
I'll
sleight of
let
hand.
you use that.
Okay. That was a nat 1 plus 5, which is 6.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm going to say, with the swipe of your dagger, but because of what is happening right now in this very moment, you're unable to keep your hand steady. They're now just grabbing onto your chest, grabbing your arm. You manage to take a swipe on a few of these strings that are there, and some of them you've noticed have like sort of gone limp on one side, but it isn't enough. You climb up a few of the steps. You get a quarter way through this staircase, but they're just holding onto you, trying to grab you, trying to drag you down. You can still try to move if you'd like.
Yeah, he's gonna try to basically run, even if it provokes opportunity.
I'm not going to say it's going to provoke attack of opportunity, but you will be moving at half speed.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna use all of his movement to get as close as possible. So that's 15 feet.
Yes. So you're now halfway through this staircase with these things like trying to grab onto you, and you look back, and you're now seeing this mass of horde of gimbal-esque creatures.
The last thing he's probably gonna try to do is just use that telekinetic shove and try to push one of them away from him.
Oh, anytime at this point now, because of the mass amount of number of them, you push one, which is basically just replaces another one. They're beginning to like climb over each other and such.
Oh, that is terrifying. Okay.
Yep.
Annie, you're up.
So I imagine Annie's like looking down, trying to figure out where everyone else is, and she just sees Rainer in this poor situation. She takes her rifle and takes aim and tries to shoot this cluster of limbs. Does a 17 hit?
Most definitely.
Perfect! Yay! Damage. Okay, that's 9 damage to the cluster of limbs.
As you take aim and you take a shot at one of them that is grabbing Rainer in hopes to slow this horde down and help Rainer get up faster, you take a shot. You can see your shot penetrate the skull of one of them that is grabbing Rainer as that shot travels, taking out a few more that is behind him, but to no avail, because as these things fall over and as their body sort of hits whatever it is it's hitting, you can see it now beginning to sort of be absorbed by whatever is alive, and whatever you've hit is now being replaced by even more of these flesh, vine, bone, eyes creatures.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Gordar.
Mm-hmm. Until everyone's up here, he's just gonna keep blasting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna release another little dragon's breath. Are there any within 15 feet of like a cone?
No.
No.
So
okay.
Rainer is 15 feet away from you, and then the horde is behind him. So there's nothing up here at the moment.
Okay. Gordo's gonna turn his attention then to the door and is there a handle or something? Santa, help me, please. How do we get in there?
As you're saying this, you see Santa open, well, not open, but he punches the door into the manager's office, Right? Door flies back and he calls for the other two, both speaking with Gimble's voice. Santa, you're alive! The whole panicky sort of Gimble-esque. All exactly like Gimble. And then you can see them now talking to Gimble, and they're all having a conversation, completely forgetting about the horde. It's like, oh, I'm Gimble. Oh, I'm Stimble.
This is not the
I'm
time,
Jingle."
any of you, unless you want to be. I will throw you down there to shut you up permanently.
Oh, we need to get the door open, and you see Jingle jump on. Did I say Tingle? I can't even remember. Up on his shoulder, and you can see him now beginning to push on this keypad. And now this door opens, and it presents you with a platform. Quickly, we must all get to the platform. And are you done with your turn?
Goro's gonna walk in.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna say it's Santa. Santa is going to all of you now onto the platform quickly, as he's taking 2 steps down the stairs, still with sword at hand. You see him grab you, Rainer, with one of his hand as he lifts you, and he swipes. He swipes just. You think he's gonna swipe at you, but he swipes just at the bottom of your feet, as all these flesh, and he yeets you up onto the platform as he runs. I'm going to say that's the end of the combat. As you're all onto this platform, you now see Tingle and Jingle panicking, pushing onto these panels, pressing buttons, pulling levers, and you can now see this horde as it's now moving closer towards you, and you hear the familiar Gimbal style panic as they're trying to get the door closed, and you can see now this horde, just as the door closes, hits it, and you hear a large thud, and you're all on the platform, all safe. Santa, you see him with his sword at a ready, just opens palms, and the sword disappears with that whirl of cold air and snowflakes.
What the hell was that?
Exactly what I was thinking. Why?
Yes, I myself would like to know what had happened here. Jingle, Tingle, take us lower and tell me what had happened. You see them pull more levers, press more buttons. And we're gonna take a break.
Oh boy.
So we'll see you guys in a few moments. Hey guys. Look, there's not gonna be an ad this episode. Just nothing funny, nothing silly this time around. I just thought that from us to you guys, we just want to thank you for coming and listening to us for the past. How long has it been, guys? Like 6 months now? When did we start?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, roughly 6 months.
Roughly.
12 episodes in, and then this one. So we want to thank you, but also we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and Merry Kwanzaa, I suppose. That's just a little something from us to you. And again, thanks, guys. You guys got anything to say? You bastards.
Happy birthday.
Have a happy new year.
Just
keep up with the gym.
Come back and listen to this at your birthday, and then you'll get a happy birthday from us.
Yes.
Make sure to keep up with your New Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whoever has that. Yeah, no, Zen's been watching you guys. If you don't know, but Zen has been actually creeping to each and every one of your homes.
Yeah, I've been the one that's liking Beginner's Luck on your account.
But once again, Merry Christmas from all of us, and we will see you all next year. Looking forward to it.
Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa.
That's the
Happy
one.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
That was good, guys. So, and then we're just gonna rant on a little bit as it slowly fades out. And goodbye. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mrs. Akmonic.
No, a bit too late for that now. It's already
No, we got
passed 'cause
it. We
this
got
is gone.
it. We got it. We have it.
I don't know. It just didn't make the edit. It fell
Mr.
on the
Editor,
floor.
please. Good night, Mrs. Akmonic. Merry Christmas, wherever you are.
Who?
Is she still alive?
And we are back with everything that had just occurred, with everything that you have all seen. Tingle and Jingle are working on the platform. Maybe about a minute, and it takes a stop. And you see now, as this platform descends, you're in this large area once more. Same size as the factory floor. But the setup here is different. You can see rows of tables and chairs. You can see a few vending machines at the back. You can see doors that lead out to elsewhere. And the lighting in here is actually quite nice. You can see Jingle and Tingle and Gimbal walk off the platform, followed by Santa. Jingle goes, this is our break room and also our domicile. And you see them descend down the steps. And as the three of you follow, you can see here that also here this place has been infected as well. You can see the vines. You can see the webbing, that greenish purplish webbing across the floor. Not the floor, sorry, the walls. You can see the tumorous flesh sacks here and there upon corners and such. And you can just see Tingle, Jingle, and Gimbal get a cup of cocoa, and they're like sitting down now at like just one at the table. Both Jingle and Tingle shaking. You see just Santa just standing there.
Little ones, what happened here?
We don't rightly know. A few weeks ago, Single came back from outside, found the flower. It was a really pretty flower. He said it'd be nice to give to Santa. And he left it at Santa's office. But then, a few days after that, Single became sick. He was a bit sick, but he just kept working. And then everybody started getting sick. And then 2 days ago, a lot of that, and you see Jingle points at the walls, he points at the vines, just took over the place. Some people were taken by vines. I don't even know where everyone else is.
And Tingle is like crying at this point now. And because Tingle is crying, Gimbal starts to cry too.
I don't know why I'm crying.
Rainer's gonna whisper to Gordar really quickly. Do you think it's a thing with their species that they all have some sort of inkling to run towards danger and do the stupidest thing possible?
At this point, I would not be surprised.
Great. So it's a flower in the Santa's office. Annie? As he kind of notices Annie looks like she was about to say something.
Where did you get this flower? Or where did Single get the flower?
He said, didn't say much. He said it was just found it out in the woods. when he was collecting some material with the rest of the group out there.
Okay, and where is Santa's office?
It's at the lower levels.
Cool. Just a moment. When I was down there, I saw a lot of them kind of crowding around me, and he kind of like hesitantly kind of looks towards Santa. When that happened, I saw that there was some sort of like string attached to every single one of them.
A string?
I see.
It appears that they're like puppets. I'm not entirely sure. Like when I slashed one of them, their sides went kind of disattached or went limp. So,
This isn't good.
I don't think so, and now we're in the center of it all. How much do you love this place, Santa?
This place has been here for thousands upon thousands of years. It is my bastion.
Ah, well, I think it might need to go like the old gods and, be burned to the ground and die, because, we can't let this go elsewhere. Is there another way out of this place?
Back up. And also, that would be one, and the other would be down at the lower levels at my office with my reindeers.
Oh, I don't want to see what happened to the reindeers.
Yes.
Well, I still have the bomb. So...
For the first time ever, I think I want you to blow something up. But we do need to get out of here first.
Judging from your terrified face, I don't think you actually want me to.
No, I do. I want what everything is here is to be gone. I'm just a little concerned by the fact that, sometimes your inventions don't exactly work the first time, and I don't want to be in here when it goes off.
Need I remind you I have been in prison for 30 years? I'm a little bit out of practice.
That's perfectly fine. It is normal to be a little impotent when you're getting back into things. You know, it might have been a little while, and I'm going to shut up now.
that bird guy, could we ask him for help? Is he still alive? You know him, Annie. The one that, like, said he was a better version of you?
Coppernickel.
That guy. Maybe we could ask him for some help, because, you know, usually his things work. Like, he had that big sniper rifle last time.
You see Annie's
At least
eye twitching.
Hey, Santa, can you bring them along? He's, like, definitely just kidding, but he's just, like, trying to agitate Annie.
You see Santa disassociated from your conversation. And he's looking both at Tingle and Jingle. Has my brother been here? And you just see the other two shake their head. And I see. I'm sorry, Raina. What was it that you said?
I was saying that, what would you prefer us do? This is your place, and we have different measures of what we can do, obviously. We have a bomb that may or may not work. We have a reindeer escape plan, and we have an escape plan from above. This is your home, this is their home, so what is it that you want to do here?
Tingle. I want the both of you to look around this floor. See if you can find any other survivors. See if there's anyone left apart from the two of you. As much as we can, I wish that we could preserve this place. But if worse comes to worse, then we would have to take it down. And Christmas will be cancelled.
We can't cancel Christmas.
Not Christmas.
What about little Timmy?
Who's Timmy?
Oh, but just some little scamp that his father worked for my father.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we probably don't want to blow this place up, just in case, but... Yeah, okay, Annie, do you think you could make something that would eradicate this sort of thing?
To eradicate a place such as this, not yet. But if I could... if I could possibly find something to make the bomb even more powerful and destructive, some kind of oil or flammable gas, it could work.
My dear Annie, the closest thing I could think of is perhaps the propulsion fluids that we use for the sleigh. But generally these things we do not keep here, apart from the fuel.
That could work. Fuel is generally flammable. I don't like the idea of Christmas being cancelled.
Nor do I, my dear, nor do I.
What if you contain it so that it would only affect the plant and the vines? Some sort of flesh-seeking targeted bomb? I bet Coppernickel would know how to do that.
Take too much time to alter. Yeah, it would take too much time for it to make itself. If we wanted to destroy the plant itself, the quickest way would be to inject it with something.
Okay, well, either way, we should go down there and see what it is. Maybe Gorda would have an idea, like, use magic or something.
It could be potentially... I think going down would be the best. If we find out where its roots are, the origin point, we might be able to destroy that and cause the rest to die off.
We can only hope that's the case.
Well, not really feeling very jolly and full of the holiday spirit, but let's hope we don't become a spirit. Let's go.
Yes, hopefully we can become the heroes of Christmas instead.
Gimbal.
Yay! Heroes of Christmas!
Shut up,
I
Gimble.
don't think my brother is behind all this.
Oh yeah,
He wouldn't go this far.
Santa, you have a brother?
Of course. I give out gifts for the good kids. And he hands out the calls and beatings for the naughty kids.
Annie side-eyes Rainer.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe you all know my brother Krampus.
Yep. I'm...
None of this.
Hmm?
Yes, I do feel sorry for you, Rainer, that you've had several visits from him.
Yes, I have.
Yes. Very well. Let's head to the lower levels. This Christmas isn't looking very jolly at all.
Ho ho no.
Are you kidding me, Annie?
Just trying to, and she wiggles her fingers, lighten the mood.
You see Santa ascend the stairs and steps onto the platform. As you all moving forward, slowly heading up to the staircase and ascending it, you now see the vines and veins around this place grow at a rapid pace. Along the sides, along you, but not touching you. You can hear now those fleshy bulbuses in the room, in the break room, echo that same familiar sloshing and beating of heart.
Does anyone else hear that?
Oh, that's nice. It's like it's alive.
I do, yeah.
It's like rhythmic, like a what is that thing called? The thing inside you that makes
A heart.
that one.
Oh, don't say that. I don't like the sound of that. It should not have a
I'm guessing.
Perception check, please. DC 12.
Is that for all of us?
Yes, please.
Annie got a dirty 20.
As a 10 for Gorda.
12 for Rainer.
So, as you are now ascending the steps, with your footfalls echoing in the room, you're hearing this beat that is coming from the break room below. And you listen closely, and it's not exactly a heartbeat. It's rhythmic. It is the rhythm of jingle bells as you step onto the platform.
This is not a heartbeat. It's a musical.
Maybe we should blow this place up.
Oh, I do like musicals. What? No, maybe hear it out for a second.
Do you like Christmas carols?
Not particularly Christmas carols. But I like musicals.
As you all step onto the platform, you see Santa pick up Gimbal. And he sort of carries him over the panel switch. And he just whispers to him. You see him whisper something to him. And Gimbal nods and then takes a breath. With eyes closed, you then begin to see him start pushing buttons, pulling levers and everything. As the platform churns for a moment, it ascends and then stops. And then you see him pull more levers and it begins to descend.
Okay, that's... Gimbal, what are you doing?
As the platform descends, you can see several different rooms as it's going lower and lower. You see a room where it has just crates upon crates, Indiana Jones style, where it's just all these crates. Another floor you can see where it's trees and snow as if it were outside, but you see the roof of this floor, and it descends even deeper and deeper, and eventually, as the platform descends down, more and more of these vines and veins are ever present. And there's so much of it. And as the platform lowers, you are now seeing all this lights and bookshelves, a huge table as it descends, a huge chair. And you can see that just beyond this platform, there is the level that it's at, it also lowers down, and just beyond that sub-level, you can see a sleigh. You can see stables for each of the reindeers. And just beyond that, you can see a giant tube. Well, a great circular opening which seems to slope upwards. And the platform hits the ground. And just upon the desk, you can see a small flower pot. Maybe about 30 centimeters in diameter. And you can now see these vines that are now growing out of it, which has now been attached to the walls, to the table, to the floor. You can see now that same greenish purplish webbing that is now across this room. And upon that pot plant, you can see these gigantic leaves that have grown out of it. Each one the same size of each of you. Various large green, purple leaves. And sitting in the middle is this large, bulbous flower.
Well, There it is. So are we incinerating it or what?
I would like to, yes.
Alright. Santa, do you have any sentimental attachment to this flower?
It's not like anything I've seen before. As he steps off the platform, and as he steps...
So you haven't seen this flower before?
No. You see him walking closer and closer to his desk.
I wouldn't be going and touching that. You've seen what it's done to your people.
No, not touching. Looking. And you can see now a lot of the vines, you're hearing it snap all around you. And you can see Gimbal hurriedly hops off the platform as a lot of these vines now are wrapping on the platform itself and is slowly beginning to crush it.
Yep,
Oh, that's not good.
that is not good indeed.
Give me a perception check, everyone, please. Let's say it's a DC of 15.
That's a 4 for Annie?
13 for Gorda.
12 for Rainer.
You see or hear nothing out of the ordinary apart from these plants. As you're all examining this room, you do hear hoofs on the ground, presumably the reindeers. Well, at least my reindeers are okay by the sounds of things. What is exactly, he turns to face the four of you. What is exactly your plan for the plant?
To incinerate it?
That one.
That sounds like a good idea. As he says this, you see his face in his veins black.
Uh-oh.
You see him fall to his knees, begins to cough. You see now the torn cloth on his legs. You can see growths coming from it.
Oh, that's just great.
And almost in an instant, a lot of the vines coming off the ceiling and the walls come down, grabbing Santa with a large ho, ho, ho. Roll for initiative.
Okay. Alright, yep.
What do you mean? No.
That's an 8.
That is a 4 for Gorda.
A 14 for Rainer.
As these vines just wrap into Santa, you can see now those, like the proboscis thing we talked about, wrap onto him. And you see it come to his eyes and mouth as Santa is being raised. And with a big ho, 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 the vines snap. Santa drops with a huge thud. And you see him raise his right arm. And you can see again that familiar snowy, frosty air that wraps around his arm. But this time, those vines and tendrils grow as the sleeve bursts and rips as the muscles grow in this tumorous way. You see eyeballs now being grown upon his arms, and his frost sword forms in his hand and he squeezes. You see those same veins upon his shoulder. You can see now vines shooting out from his shoulders as it wraps around his arm and onto his hand and onto the blade, the sword itself, onto the handle.
Okay, that's terrifying. How do you guys want to do this?
And you just hear his voice. Dasher! Prancer! And you hear the clip-clop. And you hear the neighs of reindeers, and you see 2 hop up from the sub-levels. 2 reindeers, well, what was once reindeers, with bone for a exoskeleton. You see one of them 6 legs. Both of them have scorpion-like tails. As Santa takes his sword and swings to the 3 of you, and you see that ice now coming towards the 3 of you. Go ahead, 3 of you, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Annie got a 3. I think you're muted, Rob.
I was. I got a 4.
Yay!
I'm gonna die.
Not before I do.
Rainer got 25.
Fuck you. Seriously.
Okay, that is good.
Someone's gonna be alive to tell the story.
So, Rainer, go ahead and take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Gordar, Annie, take 13 points of damage. Cold.
Owie.
Oh, God, that hurts.
And you see Santa turn around, has his back to you. And you now see the flower is now actually on his back. The pot plant, as he moves, is now empty. And there are now vines are now on Santa's back. And this huge bulbous flower is now upon his back. And he now begins to move towards the back of this room, towards the sleigh and the rest of the reindeers. Must spread the seed. And he's moving forward towards that area.
First of all, okay, how do we want to do this?
I suggest we, target the flower and try and lock him down. Do not let him leave. If he spreads this...
He spreads this, and Christmas is not the only thing that will be ruined for everyone.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be in the Krampus list for the rest of my life if this happens.
Think about it this way. If you save Santa now, you will forever be on his good list. I think.
Good. Okay, I have an idea.
As you say you have an idea, Rainer, one of the reindeers goes charging straight for you, Annie, as with its horns, you now see it's where regular reindeer horns, yes, but each tip now you can see that they're tiny little claw hands now charging towards you as it swivels its head and is going to...
Shield.
Let's see how much, what it is first before you cast your shield. It's a total of 14.
Would have hit if it weren't for the shield.
Perfect. So, you see it try to gore you with your shield once more. A chunk of the wall here comes down and is shielding you from the attack. And as it tries to gore you, the body of this thing turns around and you can see the scorpion tail tries to dig into you. And that will be the tail as it swipes its body, and the tail pierces through that piece of wall, that piece of concrete that you pulled for your shield, shatters your shield completely as the stinger, the scorpion tail stinger, makes contact upon your shoulder.
Giant ancestry, reaction thing.
That's fine. I just want to show you all this.
Why?
So you're going to take 20 points of damage.
Oh. That's quite a lot.
So, Annie doesn't even get a chance to react to this because she's down by -4.
Oh, just FYI, that was a 20. It was a critical,
no.
and you can see it right there. So, a total of 26 versus your AC would have broken through your shield. So Eddie's down.
Fuck you, seriously.
Me? It's the
You're gonna let
dice.
Christmas
I
die,
I don't know.
man.
You're rolling too many natural 20s in
Honestly.
these sessions. I don't know if it's the dice.
Hey, look
Nah,
at that.
You're fudging
I
it.
went and
you
showed
fudged
you
it.
guys.
There is an ability to fudge this, and
Larry,
you're fudging it. That's what it is.
Your
I
Christmas
don't-
present is a pair of rigged dice from me where everything's just gonna be a natural 1. Okay? This ain't fair.
And with that, we have Rainer. You see this. You see Prancer immediately just dashes towards Annie. Annie conjures up her shield for the first attack, but then the tail whips back, piercing that concrete, shattering it. And you can see Annie now, for a brief moment, just hang off its tail, its scorpion-like tail, as it tosses Annie aside, and Annie goes.
Rainer's gonna quickly notice this as he kind of turns in her direction and bonus action healing word.
Okay.
So that heals for... It heals for 11.
Annie, you, in a moment, you feel yourself going down. Your head is reeling. You look at this thing that was once a reindeer. You blink. You're almost passing out, and then you just see it lower, as if you're being raised, and then you feel your body hit the wall as you're being flung. You land, and just when you are about to pass out, you feel a tingling on you, and you're healed for 11.
Oh good, she's alive. As he turns back to the action, and he's going to use fairy fire on the creatures in front of him. So the reindeers, and hopefully trying to get Santa into that kind of bubble of 20 feet cube.
Okay, so you can get Dancer and Santa.
Okay, that sounds good.
And the flower.
Yeah, so you're gonna see, like, for a moment, he's just like, oh, I really don't want to do this. This is really gross. As he, kind of, like, closes his eyes, like, covering his eyes, and then releases them to show, like, a light. That kind of, a purplish kind of, like, thing just kind of comes out of his eyes and covers that entire zone with purple lights. So they have to take a dexterity saving throw of, I believe, 15.
Okay, Santa failed. Dancer also failed.
So once he's done that, basically anything from that can't benefit from invisible, and attack rolls against it have advantage if the attacker can see it. So if Gordar or you were to see it. So with the remaining movement he can, he's going to try to get as far away as possible if it doesn't provoke opportunity.
Okay, now you can move more to the side, away from wherever Annie is at the moment, and backwards away
That's what he's
from
gonna be
Prancer.
doing.
Speaking of Prancer, Prancer is now going to attempt to charge towards you, but you're far enough where it's now still just basically charging towards you. Annie, you are up. You're a bit dazed at the moment, but not too far from you, maybe about 15-20 feet, is Dancer, the one that had just gored you. You can see another 20 feet away to your left, you can see Prancer with his multitude of legs running towards Rainer, and you can see Santa with his back towards you, and you can also see the flower on his back.
Oh, damn, that hurt. She clicks her left hand and she creates her Eldritch Cannon as her magic action.
Cool.
Okay, and then she uses her bonus action to activate the cannon as a force ballista to push the reindeer back.
Sure.
The one coming towards me is Prancer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No. Dancer.
Dancer, okay. Okay. So, the cannon with its legs just turns just a little bit to face Dancer, and a wave of force comes out from the cannon, going straight for the reindeer. Can Dancer please take 12 points of force damage?
And does it push him back as well?
Yes, 5 feet away.
All right. So Dancer has been pushed 5 feet back. Gordar, you're up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Santa. Going to activate innate sorcery once again, and then I'm going to pointer, ring finger, going to cast chromatic orb at 2nd level, and I'm going to be targeting the flower on his back. I'm going to do fire damage.
Awesome.
So it's attack with advantage. Oh, I was really hoping for a crit there. Unfortunately not, for a total of 22.
22 definitely hits.
As the helixing fire fangs fly off towards the flower. That is 25 points of fire damage. I rolled really well.
Holy wow.
And I rolled 2 5s, so is there anyone within 30 feet of Santa?
Yes, Santa himself and also Prancer. Oh no,
No,
sorry. He charged forward.
How far away are we
my
from Santa,
mistake.
actually? I can't remember.
You know what? I would say that the reindeers are within 30 feet. as
Okay. It's going to bounce towards... What was the one? Dancer.
Yep. Dancer's the one that is after Annie, and Prancer's the one that's after Rainer.
And as the helixing fire smacks into the side of the flower, splits off and then like curls like heat-seeking missiles back towards Dancer, does a natural 20 for a 27 hit.
Very good.
This is gonna be some damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's 40 points of fire damage
Let's go!
on Dancer.
As your chromatic orb goes towards Dancer, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So that's the one that is targeting Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and describe to him what it looks like as it takes out Dancer.
It does bounce again, which I'm going to be attacking Prancer. I want to see if it destroys this, then I'll describe what it is. If not, then I'll
Sure.
forget. Because give me attack advantage, please. I did it again! I did it again!
Oh my god.
Yep.
Dude!
Holy... Okay, there's no more bouncing after this. That is the maximum I can do. That's 33 points of fire damage for Prancer.
Okay, so go ahead and describe to me how you take these two down.
Let's go!
Yes! So, just... You get, like, those little flashbacks of, like, him with Christmas and him and... It was never a big thing in his family. It was a very hushed occasion. His father didn't like celebrations or loud noises in the house. So, Gordar and a couple of his siblings would have their own little things in the gardens where they would give each other little things they've made or, like, bake together and that kind of stuff. And it's those little flashes of potentially everyone losing those kind of memories that he holds dear and keeps him going. Throws out this helix of fangs that are spiraling, smacks into the flower, and then as the two fangs separate, become the heat-seeking missiles, they grow 3 times in size and just curl back and just incinerate the 2 deer in front of his comrades.
Very cool. As it incinerates them, puddles of flesh are now beginning to form to where they once were. The flesh congeals and hardens and become this malleable thing as once again those vines just spread across the floor. Godar, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no. Come on, nat 20.
That's a 2 for a 4.
Okay. As you take out these things, a moment of victory is just within your grasp. And just within a flash, vines from the ceiling, from the wall, just come as quick as you could even think of it, just begin to pierce you like spears. And I want you to go ahead and take 14 points of damage.
Ooh, that's a heavy one.
Oh, damn.
As these spears come down like all at once, so fast that you didn't even see it coming. Then you see the vines pull out from you as they slowly recoil.
Gordo like falls to his knees. Just spitting up blood.
Santa, taking notice of the death of Dancer and Prancer, turns around. On Vixen! On Cupid! Hoofs again. And then you see 2 more reindeers pop up. No, not 2. Sorry. 1. With 2 heads.
Oh.
Oh, it got worse.
It's so much worse now. Why?
This particular one, both Vixen and Cupid, doesn't have the same bony exoskeleton. Very gaunt now. You can see no more fur. You see the leathery skin sheen. Its skin now green and purple. You can see its rib cage, and upon its back it has wings of flesh and a thin membrane in between, like bat wings. And as it lands on this level, it stomps its hoof as the wings spread open as it rises up onto this room, and it is now 15 feet up the air.
They fly now.
Santa aims his sword towards you, Rainer, and does a 15 hit.
Cutting words.
Okay, so you can see ice begin to form on the blade. You can see snowflakes again just wrapping itself around this sword as a fine, thin beam
Still hits.
shoots forward. Okay, that is very unfortunate, sir.
I know.
And I want you to go ahead and take 15 points of damage.
Big one.
Big one.
As Santa turns around, again, beginning to slowly move towards the lower sub-level. Everybody please give me a perception check, please.
That's a dirty 20 for Annie.
10 for Gordo.
6 for Rainer.
Annie, with the ring, your head is still kind of ringing of just being thrown across this room up against this wall. You could hear something. And you're not sure, but it's almost like claw on metal. It's not the hoofs, but there's a slight echo coming from the chute.
What is... Metal? Metal?
Rainer, you are up.
Okay. He's really hurt right now as he's just kind of like really struggling as he's just like... as he's going to cast Aid on Gordar and Annie at 3rd level.
Oh.
Damn.
which
And what does this do?
aid will increase their hit point maximum and hit point duration for about about 8 hours. So it's basically healing, but it increases their hit point maximum for 10.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you very much. Very nice.
He's gonna like start coughing up blood as he kind of forces like things as he looks at Annie and with his like hands kind of like reaches out as he puts like a gun thing and whispers like kind of hesitantly go Annie as he gives them bardic inspiration.
All right. And with that, Vixen and Cupid up in the air. Its noise is unearthly. It is not a reindeer's cry. It is warped. It is just really gross to hear. And you can see now it spits flame from its mouth, its nostrils with smoke. And it begins to spit flame on each of you. So the first one towards Annie, that is a 14 versus AC.
It hits.
Okay. And the second one goes towards Gordar, which is a 13.
That does not hit.
And lastly to Raynor, which is a total of 16.
Hits. I'm going to try again. Cutting words.
Sure.
So he's just gonna kind of mumble something under his breath, just hoping for like it being enough. He's like, "You're not even a real looking reindeer." And that's in -8.
Very good. So that would be, it was 16, so it's a total of 8.
Yep, so he saves now.
Annie, I want you to go ahead and just take 7 points of damage. Fire. As Vixen and Cupid just shoots out these balls of flame towards the three of you. It gives off this neigh as it sort of rises up slightly and then swoops down. Boom. Right in front of you, Godar. Face to face. Clip, clop. And it spreads its wings almost like a peacock, showing you its size and almost in a taunting manner. Annie, you're up.
Okay, so I just want to clarify something. That metal clanking noise that she heard, that was coming from the chute?
That's correct.
And is the chute made out of metal?
Yes.
Perfect. Annie takes her rifle. She aims it at the chute itself as she casts heat metal.
Okay. Is heat metal... Can you just read the spell for me, please?
The heat metal spell. Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in the physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can take a bonus action on each of your later turns to deal this damage again if the object is within range.
Okay, what's the range?
60 feet.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to say it's within 60 feet. As you take your shot, you all hear a ding! A bullet hitting the metal. And from where you all are, you can see that this chute is now beginning to burn red hot. And you can see it glow. And all of you hear a... and a few tumble. Go ahead and just roll me that damage, please.
That is 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Not as impressive as Gordar's 20s, 30s, and 40s. Good on you, but also
Critical hits.
I'm pretty mad about it.
Do you want to do anything else?
She still has the cannon activated as well. She uses her bonus action to command that cannon to go into flamethrower mode and make a move against Vixen and Cupid.
Okay. Is it a cone?
It is a cone.
Where are you positioning it exactly?
The cannon is next to Gordar, facing Vixen and Cupid. I've learned from last time.
Okay.
I learned from last time.
Okay. All right. So you need to make a ranged attack with that, correct?
I believe I do.
So it's a saving throw.
Okay. So what's the saving throw on that?
On the flamethrower,
Yep. What's your saving, your DC, spell DC?
spell DC is 14.
Okay. All right. Is it dexterity?
Yes.
Because this two-headed reindeer, Vixen and Cupid, is basically putting on a performance for Godar, it rolled a total of 5.
Great. Okay, let's roll that damage. That is 12 fire damage.
Perfect.
You said the Vixen and Cupid are performing for Godard. Do you mean performing as in like a mating thing?
No,
That's
it's
exactly
just...
what went through my head.
That's wild.
Turns around, starts shaking its ass.
I was like, it's doing a peacock right now. It's spreading itself.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's trying to
It's
intimidate
just
us.
trotting around in a circle.
this is turning into a different kind of nightmare.
All right, Godar, you are up.
Gordar is going to, with the flames coming over, kind of like, hot. Thanks, Annie. And he's going to dash aside, so there will be an attack opportunity as he's leaving the attack range of Vixen and
Yep.
other Frankenstein. Frankendeer.
Frankendeer.
So it's going to, as you're trying to move away, its wings come down, still on fire at this point, and through the flames, it rears its head and takes a swipe at you with its antlers with a total of, oh boy, 24.
Oh!
24. Unfortunately, that does hit.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and take 7 points of damage. Oh, no, sorry. 10 points of damage.
Should have stuck with the 7.
As it slices through, he kind of like staggers that little bit, but is able to get out of its range as once again he's going to aim towards the flower. We need to destroy that flower. And he's going to level 1 chromatic orb fire at the thing. Attack with advantage. That's a total of 21.
There's a hit.
And that's going to be 15 points of fire damage, and it doesn't bounce.
All right.
He's going to just keep moving as far as he can away from the deer as well. So, however big this room is, he's just going to use as much as he can.
Gimbal yells out as he's now at some corner, and you see him he takes off his backpack and I came prepared this time, and you see him rummaging through his bag. Everybody give me a dexterity check with a DC of 10.
What is Gimbal doing?
Dexterity save.
No, check.
Annie rolled a 12.
I got a 17.
Raynor got 18.
Wonderful. So as Gimbal is digging through his bag, and he just yells out to the three of you, catch, as he tosses, you can see 3 bottles that he has tossed to the 3 of you. You all catch it, okay? And he yells out, I brought healing potions!
Thank you, Gimbal. It's the only good thing you've ever done.
It's been 5 years, but you're actually doing your worth. Thank you.
Aww.
Hey, we said thank you. There's no need to be upset.
Okay. Santa pays no attention to the three of you as he now continues to walk forward. He's getting closer and closer to the sub-level edge. Rainer, you're up.
Okay. Is drinking the potion an action?
Bonus action.
Okay, bonus action, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and get 13 HP back.
That is quite a lot. You can kind of see that he's kind of more like his wounds are starting to heal as he just kind of gets up and he throws his dagger as close to Santa as possible. I'm guessing that Santa's still within 60 feet of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throws his dagger at it and he's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers at 3rd level.
Sure. And there's no check for this or anything if I recall correctly? That's right. So go ahead and give me the damage for that as well, please.
11 damage.
Okay.
He's got it like aiming for the Santa's back where that flower is.
Yep.
And that gets rid of...
Are you also hitting Santa?
If it hits Santa, it hits Santa, but he's mostly just aiming for that flower.
Okay. Sure, I'm going to say it does hit Santa. Alright. It is now Vixen and Cupid's turn. As the flame is engulfed him from your construct. Does the construct have HP and an AC? I think its AC's like 10 or something, right?
Armor class is 18, hit points is 5 times your artificer level.
So that means AC 18 with HP of 15. Alright. You see Vixen and Cupid as it takes all this flames, it reels back, it raises its 4 front hoofs. And it's going to try and bring down the construct. Because of the flame, you see it trying to bring down its hoofs, its 4 front hoofs, banging down onto the ground, but completely misses it with a total of, with a natural 1.
A
So that is certainly fun.
Good.
Kennen-kun.
Rainer, can you just for the hell of it, just for fun,
Yeah, for
just
fun. Yeah.
just for fun, just give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, just for fun. Maybe he doesn't have to. It should be fine. It's
17.
Okay. All right. So, as you take this potion in, again, quick as a flash, these vines come down at you. But you saw it coming as you dodge and weave out of these vines, out of the way, trying to stab you, though some of them do make purchase upon you, hitting you on the leg and perhaps on the side. So just go ahead and take 6 points of damage.
That's not fun.
As the vines slowly recede once more, very slowly.
Fails his concentration roll.
Oh
And
no.
Cloud of Daggers ends.
Okay. Godar, you're up.
Slain up like against the wall, just like no, and is once again chromatic orb fire while he's moving towards Santa, like stumbling, like is going to try and hit the flower. I need to stop this. That's a total of 23.
Yeah, that's definitely hit the flower.
15 points of fire damage. And how far away is Vixen? Away from Santa?
About
How far away?
20 feet away from you.
Cool, it bounces.
Great.
I rolled 2 6s.
Great.
So that sounded semi-sarcastic. I had to double check
No.
your face.
No.
I'm like, you know what? Fair. That's a 22 to hit,
Most definitely hits.
and that's an extra 14 points of fire damage to the Frankendeer.
Okay. Describe to me what it looks like when you take down Vixen and Cupid.
Oh, there's nothing fancy. It just hits it in the square of the back, and then you see like the cindering hole just starting to burn it up before the fire ends. But there's enough damage that it just falls to the ground.
You see...
And as a bonus action, I'm quaffing that potion.
Okay. You will gain 16 HP. You're now hearing...
The rebound was kind of like accidental. It wasn't even like on purpose. It was just...
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
It is now very clear. You can hear tumbling and tumbling in the chute. You're hearing a voice that is almost crying out in pain, saying, "Ouch! Oh, hot!" And with that, it is Santa's turn. Turns around real slow-like to face the three of you. Ho, 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 ho. The three of you are on my naughty list.
What else
And it
is
is
new?
time
I know you don't mean that.
to dispense the pain. Takes a few steps forward, and then you can see almost with great speed charges, and as he's charging, he takes that blade and he swings it forward again with that arc, and you can see this 15-foot man is just like, and you can hear the boom, boom, boom of his foot hitting the floor as he's coming closer and closer, and he swings that blade, that arc, now that cold, icy shard thing is now coming towards the three of you. Everybody give me a, oh no, sorry, I need to roll for that, not the dexterity. Okay, so that is a total of 15 for everyone.
It doesn't hit.
Okay.
Does hit.
Okay.
Cutting words.
Okay, give me the cutting words.
Let's hope for the best. I'm just gonna do that. -3. So
it's a
you
12.
said 16. Saves.
Oh, yeah, I said 15, so it's a 12 now.
Yep, saves.
Okay. So the both of you just duck in time as this huge ice thing flies across the air. Annie, not quick enough to be able to make it. You see it just hits you across the chest, and I want you to go ahead and take 11 points of cold damage.
Oh, God, that hurts. And she collapses to the floor.
Okay.
No.
And with that, Santa is still charging. You hear a voice again that and a final thud. Oh, what the hell happened to this place?
I know that voice.
You can see a figure that rises from the ground, almost ape-like, and goat legs, broad shoulders, as tall as Santa, with dreads hanging off its head, and with a beard very much akin to Santa's as well, holding a sack and also holding a bundle of sticks. Hello! As you can hear him moving forward. Rainer, you're up.
Oh my god, that piece of shit. Oh, you fucker. Oh, I'm gonna die here and I have to see him.
Rainer, I'm here for your beating.
Can you beat Santa first? He's kind of being an asshole.
I don't even know why you're here.
Look at it.
But you're gonna
He's
get a real fine beating, boy.
But like, what about him?
Does he not see what's happening?
Not yet.
Oh my god. He's gonna be like, oh, well, if I'm gonna die, then he's going to cast, as bonus action, Healing Word again on Annie.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Annie. Just drink the potion. And that heals
the
for 8.
potion.
Oh, did you forget to drink it your last turn?
No.
I forgot to drink it!
Still holding on to it.
Yeah, so he heals for 8 and then he just starts screaming, drink the potion!
Oh.
In
Oh.
her defense, she
Right.
didn't have the potion yet.
Yeah.
It was between her and my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on his regular action, he's
Yep.
going to... He's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at Santa.
Sure. And the DC is?
The DC, so it's a DC 15. He's doing it on both Krampus and Santa.
Okay, so is there a range for this?
So because I'm doing it at second level, he can attack 2 people. So usually
Yes,
it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is 30 feet.
Okay, so it's not going to reach Krampus, unfortunately.
Okay, so yeah, then it's just gonna be Santa.
Sure. You see Santa, as he's moving quite fast, charging towards Annie, stops in on his tracks with sword at hand. Ho, 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 ho. And he goes down one knee, using the sword to support himself up slightly, but he's down, and he's just laughing, and it echoes through this throughout this whole room. That jolly laugh, now almost gargled and corrupted. It sounds like a scratched record player.
Neat.
You doing anything else?
That's all he can do.
All right, Annie, you are up.
Right, the potion. Okay. Pops it open, takes a swig.
Okay, that's a bonus action. You will heal for... Oh, very
That
good.
one.
A neat one.
You get 18 on that.
Oh. Oh, that feels good. Ugh. All right. Back to... Is that Krampus?
You don't know yet, but you do certainly hear his voice. I should mention, as Santa goes down and is trying to get him get support from the sword itself, you can see the flower on his back has actually grown. And you can see vines now growing all over Santa from the flower itself.
Does it look like damage at all with all the hits I've been giving it?
It
or-
has looked like it has taken damage. However, this flower, that now that you're seeing it up close and on this angle, it is this bulbous bit, right? It has a mouth.
I don't like it.
All right, what are you doing, Annie?
Oh, that's not great to look at. And she's reached into her bag and she takes out the bomb.
Interesting.
She snaps her left hand, lights the bomb on fire, and throws it towards Santa's back.
Okay.
Rob your
Did we
face.
just Santa?
Everybody, give me a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 18.
Is everyone in a 5-foot radius though?
No, this is
no, this was a different bomb.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration. I can reroll
I
it.
need... Natural 20 for a 22. Oh, fuck.
Nice one, Rob. Was that a dexterity saving throw for myself as well?
Everybody on this level.
16.
Okay.
Can she use her bardic inspiration to add to this?
Yes, she can.
Yay! Okay. So bardic inspiration is just rolling another d20,
D8.
is it? And then putting that on top? D8,
A
okay.
D8 and just add it on top.
Okay, so that bardic inspiration roll resulted in a 4. That is a dirty 20.
All right. Annie, go ahead and roll me 8 D8s, please.
Okay.
I just saw Rob's
Girl
eye
literally
twitch.
threw a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting PTSD, bro. That's fireball damage.
31 fire damage.
All right, there is a blast, an immediate heat that you all feel, which reels you all back, throwing you off your feet, almost you're blown away, if you will. So those who made their saves, please take 15 points of damage.
That hurted.
Raynor is down.
Everything now is on fire. Well, almost everything. The desk where the pot plant once was is ablaze. The bookshelves with tomes and tomes of books is now aflame. There's certain parts of the wall with the vines now also on flames. Some of the fleshy bulbuses are beginning to burst all around you with that pop and squish, and that as that rhythmic jingle bells you're hearing is now some points stopping and repeating. You're all getting a moment of tinnitus as this ring beep, you can barely hear or see for a moment. You see Santa still sort of there, and you can see the silhouette of Santa down on his knees holding on to his sword, and you see the silhouette of the flower upon its back as for a moment you can kind of, as best as you can tell, a maw has opened up and then closes, and you can see the vines going wild just upon this silhouette thing, and you can see it almost, it looks, you're unsure on what it's doing, but all these vines are flailing upon Santa. Godard.
Did that do anything?
Ow, it did something. And he's going to get himself back up to his feet, seeing the vines and the tendrils coming off Santa still. It's still not dead? How much fire do we need? And once again, I'm gonna chromatic orb.
Sure.
Yeah.
Vantage, give me a third 20, please. Unfortunately, not for 17 to hit.
But that 17 definitely hits the flower.
And that is, it does not bounce. It is 12 points of fire damage. And Gordar is just there kind of like staggering and barely holding himself up. That's the end of his turn.
You hear a voice. It isn't Santa. It isn't Krampus, but it kind of sounds like Santa. And you just hear, must spread the seed. The seed, have to spread it everywhere. Mine. And you hear a thud on metal. And you now, just beyond the flames, you see this hulking creature with a man face and beard, much like Santa, with a sack in one hand and a bundle of sticks on the other. Raynor, what the hell is going on here? First a bang, are you causing trouble for dear old Santa?
Raynor is down. He can't respond. He's gone.
I know you're here, as he charges forward, and you see him raise the bundle of sticks and is now wailing on the flower.
I thought you were going to say wailing on Raynor while he's
Yeah,
unconscious.
he's dead. He's like dead. He's like beating his corpse. I know you can see me, boy.
You're getting better with your acting.
Don't pretend you're asleep.
That won't work on me again.
As you can see, as you see Krampus beginning to wail upon this flower over and over, you hear that voice, and in that silhouette, you can see that voice again. It is coming from the flower as as you hear the owls and oohs. Ow! Ooh! No! You see it opening and speaking. Okay. Sorry,
Think
Raynor,
I-
are you down?
Yeah, he's down like 0.
Okay.
So he has to make a
Alright.
death saving.
It's not your turn just yet.
Okay.
And when you do, just it would be a private roll.
Yeah.
As Krampus is wailing upon the flower on Santa's back, the silhouette, the flame begins to die down, and now you can see Santa at full. You can see all these vines that are just wrapped up on his body and everything, and you can see that there are more vines are wrapped up around his arm, and he stands up and he faces Krampus. Oh, dear brother. And the voice is now a mix of Santa and this thing behind him. His back towards the rest of you, and you're now seeing this thing speak the same time as Santa. And you have been very naughty. And he swings his blade at Krampus. And you see, as the blade comes up, it slashes Krampus across the chest, and he's going to be taking some damage. Rainer, give me that little low death saving throw, please. Okay.
Yep.
Annie.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling, Annie? Are you still up?
She's still up,
Okay.
and she's excited that she
Well-
finally threw something that exploded.
You're reeling back for a brief moment with such closeness to the proximity of this explosion. You look around, the flames dying down. You can see now Krampus in his full glory, just as big as Santa, and they're now toe-to-toe at the moment. Gordar, how is Gordar looking?
He's barely holding himself up.
You can see Gordar barely holding himself up. And then you look at the further end, you can see Rainer just not moving. You also see Gimbal down.
Gimbal's down as well?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What to do?
Throw another fireball. He didn't do the job properly the first time.
Finish him off.
Oh, man. Sorry, Rainer. And she, tries to jog over to Rainer, touches his shoulder, and casts Cure Wounds.
Okay. His breath is shallow.
You get 9 points, 9 HP back.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Do they still remain unconscious? No? Okay. Rainer, it's almost like a jolt. You blink, and you see Annie over you.
Sorry, not sorry.
Everything hurts. Ow.
Gordar, you are up.
Godar, and he's like half kind of looking around, just like, oh my goodness. He's gonna see Annie run over, heal Raynor, and then is gonna see the unconscious rat boy next to him. It's like, oh no, if he dies, we die. No. And he's going to run over. As he does, the wounds and everything is just, you see from inside just like a boom, like a green energy kind of wash over him, and some of that those wounds start to close. As I'm going to, oh, never mind, I just realized I'm out of second level spell slots. I can't do that. Don't mind me for saying that. I'm going to go over, and I'm going to, one of the little snakes upon his head, I'm going to crouch down next to Gimbal, and one of the girls are going to bite him in the neck, and I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
Oh, cool. Very
Yay!
As the venom is keeping his heart beating from the adrenaline that is now pumping through his system.
cool. All right.
So he's now stable at 0 HP and will not continue to roll to die unless he keeps getting hit with things.
All right. Awesome.
And I think that is an action. I do have something as a bonus action, but it's the turning sorcery points into spell slots, so I'll do that myself. Well, you continue.
You can see Krampus now fighting Santa. Brother, what the hell are you doing? No! And he's like trying to smack Santa back with his bundles of stick. And you can just see him flailing away at Santa. And Santa, in return, is trading blows. Well, not trading blows, but he's swinging his sword towards Krampus. And Krampus is also going to be taking some damage, and so is Santa. Rainer, you are back up. Annie standing over you. You see Santa and Krampus going toe to toe. Your eyes are a bit bleary. And you hear a voice. I help to spread the seed, the joy of the world. Me, everywhere. And that voice rings at the same time with Santa. It's almost in unison. What do?
He's going to kind of look in the direction of what's around, and he's going to notice Gordar kind of kneeling. And he's going to cast Healing Word as a bonus action on Gordar. Mostly because Gordar's the only one who's real doing massive amounts of damage. That's 17 health points.
Very nice.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Thank you so much.
And with his action, he's going to look at the flower. And he's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, what does Vicious Mockery do?
So it's a string of insults laced with enchantments.
Yes.
That anything that can see or hear within range has to succeed or take 1d6 psychic damage and get disadvantage. He's just gonna be saying like, oh, this talk of seed, oh, that is so gross. You are so gross.
Go ahead and give me the damage, please.
So that is 5 damage.
All right. So, as you hurl this insult at the plant and it crying out, what was the insult again?
You are so gross. The seed talk is disgusting. Like, come on, man.
Okay.
Get it together.
Gross! What do you mean by gross? You see the flower. You see these vines come undone from Santa itself, and the flower flops down to the ground and is now moving its way towards you, Rainer. I'll show you gross. As it's moving closer, and you can see this thing is big. Like huge, and its mouth is huge, and it's coming towards you, and it's almost like a kind of like a Venus flytrap that looks like a flower, and you can see rows upon rows of teeth in its mouth as it's charging towards you, and it lands and presses onto your body. It wraps you with its vine, and I'll show you, gross boy. And then as it opens its mouth, it takes you in and takes a bite, and you're kind of just like, his legs are now just hanging off the maw of this thing. And it turns towards you, Annie, as you're now just standing there with this thing facing you, this huge flower with vines going nuts everywhere. And as it has Rainer in its mouth, Rainer slowly plops out. You can see saliva tears in his clothes as he lands just by your foot, and this thing falls back. Gross. You see Santa fall to the ground. The vines everywhere begin to drop and turn to dust. The vein, that blacky vein, all recede. The tumorous flesh that are attached on the wall, those that haven't bursted, shrinks ever so small. And there is a calm. Santa on the ground. Rainer, you feel gross.
That
You're
was
covered.
so gross.
That is disgusting.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, clean yourself up.
Somebody get me
snaps
a
her
towel.
fingers. She snaps her fingers and casts prestidigitation to clean up Rainer.
Yeah, he's like clean, but he's like covering himself up. Like,
Fetal
they just-
position.
My clothes are gone. Is
Oh
it
my god,
dead?
you didn't get any on my coat, did you?
You mean the coat that's torn and ripped into shreds? Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Man, that was such a good coat. Fuck!
Is it dead? Did we kill Santa?
A few
Yes and
hours. A few hours have passed. Annie, you are down the stables. You are now surrounded by several other gimbal individuals. You are creating reindeer robots. You can see there's a few remaining reindeer alive and well. Godar, you are with other gimbals. You seem to be managing some of them at the workshop level, telling them how to make these toys as fast as possible. Rainer, you're in recovery. And you're on your back on a bed. And just by your bed, you have Krampus reading you a book.
Oh my god. Are you gonna beat me up after this?
Lucky for you, you've made it on the nice list this year.
What? Really?
You are on the nice list. So, and then you see, but all that can change in the next, few hours or so.
Oh my god. Of course it can. All I needed to do was kill Santa, apparently.
You can all hear Santa's voice throughout the compound, thanking the three of you for saving Christmas. And hours pass, and you're all four of you now by the sleigh, back here in Santa's office, with a huge sack at the back of this sleigh. Your mechanical reindeers are all ready to go. How about I take you all for home?
On that thing?
Of course.
It's gonna like lean in towards Anna. A lot of her things don't tend to work the first couple times. Are you sure they're gonna be okay and we're not gonna just fall out of the sky?
I'm sure it will be fine, as he taps his nose.
I might need some of that for this trip, yes. Okay, and he clambers upon.
There's basically a back seat ready, so Santa's in the front, and this sleigh, it is a marvel of ingenuity. Annie, even you are impressed. It is not just a reindeer that pulls this thing. You can tell just by the design of it, there is some form of propulsion system that allows it to travel up into the air. You can see that there is some sort of side ejection on the bottom of the sleigh, that something may come out. Gimbal happily jumps onto the back seat, and like he's now waving goodbye, goodbye, and then you can see all the other gimbal like others. They're all like waving. And just down here, Rainer, just before you get on, you see Krampus standing there as well. You may have been saved this year, but I might see you next year, so...
Yeah,
Chin up.
probably.
Chin up. Be a good boy or not, because if
I
you're
wanna
not,
go home.
you're gonna get a right spanking from me. With a big smile from his face.
I hate you.
Feelings mutual, baby.
Santa, can I go home now?
Are we all ready? Everybody on board?
All
I've
good
always
to go.
wanted to go in something that flies like this. Gordon's a bit excited.
So, as you all...
Oh, Godar, I heard you.
As you all align this sleigh, you see now just in front of Santa there are buttons and gizmos and levers and such and everything, and he begins to pull them one by one, pressing buttons. You're hearing beeping and whirring, and then you're hearing the jingle jangle of little bells and the sound of sounds of Christmas truly is in the air. And with tradition, on Dasher, on Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And you hear a whirl, and you feel almost like this heat coming from the back. You hear, and like jets. You see the mechanical reindeer stop for a brief moment, almost going to fizz out. And you see a little from Santa, a breath, which then goes around the mechanical reindeers, the ones that he have lost. And you can see the ting-ting of the snowflakes. And they work in true Marvel fashion, and it goes forward through the chute, and it picks up speed, and traveling up this chute, it's going faster and faster, and you shoot out just like a rocket through the hole and through a mountain, and you are up the air, way up high. And as the sleigh dashes across the air with the reindeer, with the four of you in the back, Merry Christmas and to all a good night. Yay!
Yay!
Oh man!
Happy holidays, everyone.
Hope you guys had fun with that.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said buttons and levers and switches, I thought those were the new names for the ones that were lost and now turned into robots.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
On button, on switch, on lever.
I wish I thought
On
of that.
gizmos.
It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark that he renamed the fucking robot ones the exact same
He's
names.
tied to tradition.
So how many generations has he just gone through?
Best not to think about it. It's best not to think about it. Keep that wonder.
All right, and with that, let us all say good night and goodbye to everybody, and see you all in the new year. Bye.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Good night, Mrs. Okmonic, wherever you are.
Merry Christmas.
Except for you, I don't wish you a happy holidays. I'm coming after you.
Make sure you
Come
comment.
on, not even on Christmas?